I got to remember to share this out on Facebook.
You'd better do that before the show starts.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
You've got
Maybe
20
we
seconds.
might get a few viewers if we do that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
15 seconds. You better share.
Yeah. Share. Oh, I gotta pause it though.
8 seconds. Oh, Jesus. Oh, now. Oh,
it says we're live.
Welcome, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Saturday night. Welcome to the Johnny Beane channel. And, let's talk some music news and rock and roll and Van Halen and everything else. Guitars. Let's have fun tonight. Hello, everyone. Johnny.
Sounds good to me, man. Thank
Excellent.
you. Crap, wrong one. Thank you. November 21st, 2020, midnight 04. So that'd be November 22nd, 2020 for John BL.
Yeah, over here.
9:04 out here in Santa Cruz, California. Awesome.
And there's Paul. Welcome, Paul. How are you doing tonight?
It's 10:05 Arizona time.
Man, we're all spread out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those few times of the year where my time doesn't match West Coast time.
Mm-hmm.
You changed.
No
we didn't.
time.
We've never changed.
So the time there stays the same all the time?
Yes.
Around.
Too bad.
Wow.
So how we doing tonight, everyone?
I'm
Johnny,
trying to sign
like
into.
Looks a little
to
chilly
YouTube
over
if I
there.
can.
Yeah. It's a
okay?
little cold. It's like 45 degrees over here, which is pretty cold for Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing the jacket. Maybe I'll take it off later.
Take it all off.
I'm wearing the shirt. I'm
Nice.
wearing the shirt. Thank you to Cobra Kai Platoon and Michael Smith for the Straturday night T-shirt.
Was Jay wearing it last night, or were you wearing it last night? Oh, okay. That's because I remember, getting a good look at it last night.
Jay was wearing it last night. I'm wearing it
on
tonight.
last night's show.
I just washed mine, and great news to Captain Michael Smith. He didn't cheap out on the T-shirts, and it made it through the dryer without fading or cracking.
Yeah.
They're nice shirts.
Always good.
They're very nice. Very, very nice. Very cozy.
How the dogs doing tonight, Paul?
I have no idea why they're freaking out.
Well, I'm sure we'll see a little bit from Ace and Lemmy in a little bit.
Yeah, my guess is they've what do you call it? Probably heard the 4 or 5 cats that are sitting on my front lawn right now. I pulled in tonight after going out and get some food, and I backed into the driveway, and literally my front lawn was littered with cats because I guess the word has spread that I feed them.
You're the crazy cat lady?
No, everybody in my neighborhood does.
Crazy cat guy?
No, everybody in my neighborhood does it. It's pretty hilarious.
So is there a whole band of feral cats all in your neighborhood or in your area that really? Yeah. Well, hey, yes, take care of them. That's cool.
They're awesome.
I like cats.
Hi,
I
Ace.
always grew up with cats. So.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And you got Ned. Well, I'm sure we'll see Ned tonight too. Let's not forget our favorite cat.
Yeah. Hey, James Christopher. Thank you. Where are we live at?
Yeah, let's say hi to our executive producers and say hi to the chat and everyone else.
Me?
You. Yeah, well, you got to pull
Me?
the card up. I haven't memorized the producers yet, so.
No, I'm just telling this James Christopher guy to go to hell. F off, dude.
Man.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a roll past couple days.
That's what I heard.
Putting up with these trolls,
Which is that from your Facebook group or
one of them? Yeah, I guess
one of them. Yeah,
That's amazing. We haven't even started talking about anything, James. I got to wonder is who's the bigger asshole, us for being here or you for trolling us?
Oh, I know,
Just
right?
saying.
Well,
I got your back, Johnny. I might make fun of you behind your back, but
I just heard Stevie Ray Vaughan in my head. It won't give you the time of day.
Thank you.
Won't give you the time of day.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. All right. Rico B is here. Randy Price. Kirk 5150. He says kick him out. Yeah, I kicked a few people out of the Van Halen group yesterday. I'm about ready to kick this guy out too.
What's up, Van Hammer?
Stephen Franklin, Mark E. Metal Jr., Music Therapy Labs, Bo Bolware, Kevin Bethel, I think it is. Steve Carmichael. Man, channel number. Oh, that reminds me. Where are we? We're live on Facebook, obviously, where the trolls live. Also, YouTube, where we have channel sponsors. Where are we?
There it is.
Executive producers like Charles Green, Joe Christian, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, Mike Neese, Frank Corcoran, Michael Smith, who hopefully we'll see tonight, David Ennis, Dad Halen, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
And those are channel members. So those are channel members over here on the YouTube side of things. Channel sponsors. If you'd like to become a channel member here on the Johnny Beane TV network, click the join button below.
Now?
Well, we're on YouTube and Facebook. So
I guess we are a network. By the way, hello to Wayno A in the chat, who is the ex-drummer from our band and a firefighter in Framingham, Massachusetts, who just got back from a house fire and decided he had to join us.
Wow.
We were a priority in his world.
Well, thank you.
As long as the house fire's out, it's good. Can you guys wrap this thing up? I got a place to be.
Right? Man. Well, I hope everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
my dad was a firefighter. He's a retired firefighter. So.
Retired firefighter.
Yes, retired. Yeah, it means he doesn't any longer do that stuff.
Does he still get to go to the house and slide down the pole?
Yeah, he might.
I wonder if that's like a life. I think when you get grandfathered into that, you should be able to use the pole whenever you want. He's earned it.
Yeah. Do they still do that? I guess they do. Yeah. Stairs are probably much safer, but slower.
Yeah.
So anyway, what else is going on tonight?
I'm kind of weird tonight because I went for a long walk on the beach today, and I don't know if you guys know, when you go walking on the beach, you're just exhausted later on.
Johnny, as a matter of fact, I did that as well tonight.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I thought I saw you.
Salisbury. Well, I wasn't on the West Coast, so it probably wasn't me.
It's a big beach.
Salisbury Beach up in Massachusetts, where my girlfriend and I went up there, and with our dog,
cool.
with Toby.
Our dog?
The dog, her dog.
I heard our dog.
It's her dog.
A dog.
All of a sudden, that was quick.
He's a good boy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That's cool.
That's right. So, walks on the beach. That's right. Good stuff. Kurt S. 5150 likes a walk on the beach as well.
I live.
It's great.
I live in Phoenix. I don't have a beach, but I have plenty of sand.
Yeah, I would. That's a
tide
area.
The tide is way out. It's 336 miles to my west.
Well, you got the Grand Canyon, so there's that. At least you got that.
We have like 8 lakes, which is nice. We have like 8 lakes around Phoenix. Believe it or not, there's plenty of water here.
Good stuff.
You're getting hammered for the dog thing, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Rico B is like our dog. And then
No.
Jay Hannon with the
Of
slam.
course, Jay. Of course, Jay's gonna give me shit.
Jay,
I know. What's happening here?
Jay, Christy Canyon went to high school with a friend of mine. Her real name is Melissa Bardisbanian. You're welcome.
What is that? Oh, Christy Canyon. Yeah.
Yep. Melissa Bardisbanian, but she was called Missy in high school, apparently.
Yeah, that doesn't that doesn't sound as good as Christy Canyon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So funny when my buddy Dave told me that. He goes, "Yeah, here's her high school picture." I was like, "Oh my God."
Small world.
Big rack.
Absolutely. Anyway.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Man.
So I was just telling Johnny I just watched the Wolfgang video, which is I'd listened to the song a few times during the week. I wanted to set aside some time so I could actually, sit down and watch the video and put the headphones on and listen to it. And it's impressive. It's emotional. It's a beautiful tribute, and you really get to see the relationship that Ed and Wolf really had, and the whole family as well as Val too. They were a great family. It was just cool to see and him growing up and all the him playing the piano at an early age and playing the drums with his dad. I hadn't seen that early footage of him jamming with his dad on the drums, which was cool. And the song's great. I enjoyed it.
I think there's two things that I wanted to point out. One, I think it's outstanding that he chose to call the band Mammoth WVH. I think that's a very, very nice thing to do. Very, very respectful to the legacy. And I pointed this out on his Facebook page because, he's been posting a lot of funny things. Obviously, he's been doing the rounds with interviews and stuff like that. And people have asked, well, why haven't we had him on? It's because we don't play new music on our classic rock station, although we did play Part of Distance on it. We have been watching what he's doing, and he put out that little clip from Dumb and Dumber with the whole idea, the quote that he's not going to play any Van Halen music, and it says, so you're saying there's a chance, and he put a tweet out and a post on social media about it, and I made it a point to inquire, and he hasn't got back to me, and I don't expect that he would, but to inquire about the well-being of Alex, because through all of this, we're all talking about Janie and we're all talking about Valerie and Wolfgang and the legacy of Edward, but nobody has checked on Alex, and we don't know what he's doing or what's going on. We've heard from Sammy and we've heard from Dave and that one little tweet from Alex, and then he's gone sort of, underground. So I just pointed out to Wolfgang, I said, hey man, just want to let you know, a lot of us are thinking of your uncle. Let him know that we're thinking of him. Because he's been sort of forgotten and lost in this whole thing. And as much as they fought over the years, they were as close can be. And they were the only family that each one has. So just that's one thing that I don't want to forget is A, I think it's awesome that Wolfgang called it Mammoth Van Halen, Wolfgang Van Halen. And B, let's not forget what's going on with Alex. And if anybody can get a message to him that has the inside to get a message to him, we should all reach out and say, hey, we're thinking of you too. Because he really has been overlooked through all of this.
Well, Wolf mentioned it in the Howard Stern interview that they've been talking daily, or they've been texting at least daily, and both of them were really kind of consoling each other.
Right.
Do you need anything? Do you need anything? It's kind of that thing, So I thought that was good to hear when, among all the other stuff in that interview, which was great. But he did give a little mention to Alex about, they're both kind of, it sounds like at least Alex is kind of in the same ballpark as Wolf. They're doing okay, but they're obviously it's going to take some time. So,
yeah. And it was what I thought it would be when we talked about that Stern interview, Wolfgang in his place with his camera, doing his thing, that sort of, virtual deal, so that he's in a comfortable environment as well, which makes, again, makes for a courteous way to do the press right now, because as we know, look, I mean, it's been a month and he's decided he's going to start doing press, but nobody likes to be reminded, every time you turn on, you do another piece of press, your father. I mean, he's still trying to deal with it himself. So it's good that everybody has shown proper respect, and that everybody is allowing him, and allowing him to stay in his environment as well, and on his timetable. I know a lot of people had scheduled interviews with him, and they got bumped a little bit because there's only so much a guy can be expected to handle in one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. The Howard Stern one, of course, which is the biggest one. I didn't hear the Eddie Trunk one yet. Did either of you hear that one?
No,
but I'd be shocked if Eddie let him get a word in.
Yeah.
I like Eddie, but
yeah.
I saw him at NAMM. Me and Michael Smith, and I think and Mancuda. We were like right next to Eddie Trunk for like a couple hours, right there at the bar at the is it the Marriott or the Hilton? Hilton. And yeah, he was right there with us, and that's when I was talking to Richie Kotzen. I was talking to Kotzen, and then Kotzen was he had a few too many. and so I was telling him, I met you at Jason Becker's house and stuff. And he's just like, he had no idea what I was saying, but he's a cool dude though. We've had him on the show since, and
Richie's awesome.
He's great. He's great. But no. So I didn't hear the Eddie Trunk Wolfgang interview yet. I still need to hear that one. I saw some other ones. I saw some other radio ones that he did.
Was it what else he did? He did the Today Show or something, or one of the
Today Show.
I didn't see the only one.
Extra. I think Extra. Entertainment Tonight. I think where they're just like, little 3-minute segments.
Right.
There's been some radio ones. I saw maybe 2 or 3 other radio ones that he did. Yeah. But the Eddie Trunk one, I still need to hear that one. Yeah.
Well, Rico says he did let Wolfgang talk, which is good. He did do the Buzz in Houston, which again, new music radio station. That's part of the reason why we haven't been able to get him yet, because there's no real benefit to a classic rock station. He's not a classic rock artist, and his schedule is full right now. So we will get an opportunity at him. We just won't be able to get him.
Well, they did have a tease for tonight. Charles Lockwood. Was it Charles Lockwodera?
Yeah.
I think he's the one who does one of the classic rock shows, and he's going to highlight some Wolfgang on the.
Yeah, Charles is a good dude. He's a legend. He's a Boston radio legend, and lives over in Hawaii now. And he's the guy.
Him, or it may have been one of the other guys, but I know he was one of the guys on the show.
Charles is the guy that Howard Stern listened to when he was at Boston University.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that's where he stole Billy West from. He stole Billy West from Charles.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Billy West was a co-host at some point.
He was the voice guy for Charles Lockwodera. He did all the voices and stuff, all that Marge Schott stuff, and all those jokes about the Grand Wizard of the Klan and all that stuff. All that stuff came from Billy West when he was with Lockwodera.
Wow, was that before Ren and Stimpy?
Yes. Yeah, Billy. His
that's
first
how I know
real. Yeah, his first real gig was as a voice guy for WBCN in Boston.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I loved Ren and Stimpy, and then when I would watch the Entertainment Television Howard Stern, shows. Well, actually, Howard, he did interviews first. It was called the Howard Stern Interview.
The interview show was great.
He did the interview.
TV, what was it? Channel 9, 39 or whatever it was.
No, Channel 9 in New York. Yeah, the Channel 9 show in New York was fantastic.
Yeah.
His own show. Yeah, that was great. My sister used to watch that show. My sister actually watched Howard before I did. She used to watch that. She used to watch that, and she'd tell me about it. She's like, this stuff's crazy. Yeah. And then I pretty much discovered Howard from the 92 MTV Music Awards when he was Fart Man.
Oh, really?
When Van Halen won for Video of the Year for Right Now. So that's pretty much how I discovered Howard. And then I was a fan ever since. I'd wake up, at 6 a.m. to listen to him, because he was live out here from 6 to 6 to 9 or 6 to 10 or whatever. And then I thought he was great. And then later on, E Entertainment Television was the Howard Stern shows,
Right.
or they'd have the clips from the radio show, and then you would see Billy West on there doing the voices.
That was a great show
and
too,
all
yeah.
that, and yeah. Yeah, funny stuff.
I was the night guy and then later the afternoon guy on a Stern affiliate in Memphis. And because Howard was based out of New York, anything that we did for a Howard event, I hosted. So we would fly Crackhead Bob in, or all the other Whack Pack people, Melrose Larry Green, all those guys would come in. And if we were doing events for Howard Stern, I would host it. So of course people gave me shit because I had long hair. Like, you just want to be Howard Stern. I'm
hippie.
like, yes, because Howard had the patent on long hair at the time too.
Right.
But it was cool. It was fun. Crackhead Bob was a great dude. Melrose Larry Green was annoying as fuck to deal with.
I met him.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I stood in line. When was it Private Parts?
Yeah.
Or no, Miss America. When the Miss America book came out, Howard did a signing at the Virgin Megastore in San Francisco.
Right.
I stood in line for 6 hours waiting for Howard to sign that book. And Melrose Larry Green was walking around. He was just walking around the line. And so I had him sign my book too. So I've got a book with Howard's signature and Larry Green's signature.
Larry Green, means well, but oh my God. He was difficult to deal with. First thing he did when he landed in Memphis was where's the nearest Jewish deli? I'm like, you're in Tennessee. Good luck with that.
I think he lives in Hollywood now, because there's this live streamer that I watch that walks up and down Hollywood Boulevard, and he runs into Larry Green. Like Larry's like standing outside some store.
That's what he does. We basically brought him in to go and yell at people outside of Graceland. When they do this thing in Memphis called Dead Elvis Week, which is the week of Elvis Presley's birthday. People gather outside the gates of Graceland, and there's like sing-alongs, and it's Elvis impersonators and shit. So one year we flew in Melrose Larry Green to just yell at people, and then the next year we flew in Crackhead Bob, dressed him up like Elvis, and had him hand out peanut butter and nanner sandwiches outside of Graceland.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was good. It was fun,
good stuff.
And we would talk to Gary here and there and stuff, and super. That whole crew was super organized and super great. And Howard hit on the owner of our radio station because she flew up to his birthday party at one point. And the owner of our radio station was a very, very attractive woman, married to the guy who was the money. It was the Bells family, Belz. They owned the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, where the Ducks, do the big parade. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it's a big famous thing in Tennessee. They have this group of ducks that live on the roof. There's like a pool on the roof, and they live up there. And in the morning they go into an elevator and go down and leave. And then at the end of the day, they walk back into the elevator and go back upstairs. It's a really fucked up, weird thing that goes on in Memphis.
That sounds awesome.
It's great. But the Bells, the Bells family owned the radio station, and Julie was relatively hot. So they sent her up to Howard's birthday, and
only relatively.
Well, she
relative to what?
Relative to other hot women.
So she was okay.
Yeah. So, and she was filthy rich, and Howard loved her because she was hot, rich, and Jewish. So that's why she got to the front of the line. Wow. That's a true story.
Sounds about right.
It's a true story. That was because Howard's only half Jewish.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's Wayno?
Yeah, Wayno went to he came to Memphis. Yeah. We went to you want to go see Graceland? Nope. So we went to BB King's bar, and it was funny when we went to BB King's bar, there was a guy who looked like BB King. It was like a BB King impersonator. fat African American guy with an ES 335 on stage,
Wow.
just jamming out BB King songs right on Beale Street.
Nice.
And then we went to the National Civil Rights Museum, which was a fun trip because you want to talk about sobering. Walk through the National Civil Rights Museum. It's the one thing that they get right in Memphis. It's a great place to go to learn about how evil we have been to each other.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to hold Lucille, BB King's Lucille once.
Oh, cool.
When I was working at the Casino Ballroom in Hampton, I was backstage. I was production manager. I was.
All right, I'll bounce out.
Bye, Paul.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Paul, everybody.
So BB had to go use the room, and he's like, his guitar tech was on the other side of the stage, and he was just about to go on. Literally, maybe a minute before he went on, and he's like, I gotta go take a piss. So he handed me Lucille, and I held it for 2 minutes or so, which was cool. Yeah. One of the Lucille's. I know I think he's had multiple, but.
Oh, really? Really?
I don't know. I think he's had multiple Lucille's. Maybe in the chat you guys can verify that. But I know he saved one from a fire back in the '60s. I think. Paul, do you know the story of Lucille? Is there multiple Lucille's, or was there just one?
I got to assume there are multiple. I mean, it's a hollow body ES 335. That thing can't take the kind of abuse over the years.
Right.
It's not like Willie Nelson's acoustic that's basically been worn out.
Clearly, that one's one of a kind.
That's one of a kind.
That thing has some dents.
Yeah.
But there was a story that he saved one of the ES 335s from a fire and I think it was the 60s or I don't know. Did they have the 335s in the 50s? I don't know. Who knows?
I love again, I think I've mentioned this before on the show when you were talking about great movies, Rattle and Hum, where BB has to tell them, I'll play with you guys, but
I'm no good with chords.
I'm no good with chords. You're gonna have to play the chords. I can't play no chords.
Yeah, I know, he's so humble.
Hey Jay.
We're squeaking already.
Who dat?
Didn't squeak last night. As soon as I sit down, it's like a bird's in here.
Yeah, but you can use that excuse later when you start ripping them.
James Gum says he's been naming his guitar Lucille since the incident which happened in the late 40s. Thank you, James. Yeah. So he's had several Lucille's, but it's...
Isn't there a meme? Didn't somebody make a meme of B.B. King and Eddie Van Halen? And Eddie is holding a Lucille? Have you guys seen that?
I haven't seen it, no.
But you have the internet in front of you.
No, Ed had a 335. Is there any pictures of him playing a 335? I know he had one at least in that Zlozauer picture, and the original pickup he used, right?
It's my understanding that the pickup for the original Frankenstein is from the ES 335.
Yeah, I think that's right. There's a picture, and again, I do have the internet in front of me. Let's see. I'll be John BL. Well, this is John BL's show, so I might as well be John.
You got all the technical stuff though, Johnny. So
Johnny BL.
Johnny BL. I better grab that
domain.
Pass
the torch to you. It's all you, man.
What are you doing, math?
Plus 38 and
let's see if Google. Oh, there we go.
Damn it.
Awesome.
Google.
There we go.
Google 12.
Okay, this isn't a 335, but it's a 335 style guitar. Here we go. Okay, I believe this is from. This appears to be from a music store. In 79.
Oh yeah,
79-ish. I think it's from the Japanese tour, but that's possibly a Japanese music shop. And that's a Greco hollow body guitar, so 335-ish guitar.
Which
although 335s are solid bodies actually.
No,
hollow wings. Hollow wings.
Yeah, hollow wings with a log in the middle.
Down the middle.
Yeah.
I think they are actually classified as a solid a solid body though. I don't know.
Semi-hollow body.
Semi-hollow. Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
I don't own a semi-hollow or any hollow body guitars, electric guitars at all. I want to get a Gretsch White Falcon. I also want $10,000 to buy a Gretsch White Falcon.
Right. Classic 335 or something like that.
Yeah, I'd love to get the straight up the Billy Duffy, Brian Setzer Gretsch, but those are fucking
Chet
expensive.
Atkins or something like that.
Yes, not to be confused with Holly Body. Nice job, Wayno. Holly Body.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Got-
Is that
Got Jay's
another
attention.
another high school classmate?
Yes, I spent a lot of after school time with Holly.
Oh, was she in the magazine?
Yeah, she worked. She was in the AV club. Yes.
The ATM club.
Yeah, so that's cool. Grecos are awesome guitars. Japanese guitars, I think, are some of the best guitars out there, man.
Yeah, they got a bad rap for a long time. In the 90s, we're in the 80s. I guess the 80s and 90s, you didn't, they weren't looked on as so well, but as so good.
Well, Greco is ESP's classic guitar model. That's what ESP. That's what anything that they're going to make a classic style guitar. That's their brand is Greco.
That's
And
cool.
somebody asked what Nugent played. Nugent played, I think it's called a Nightbird.
It was Gibson, right? It was.
I think it's ES 175.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
Like a George Thorogood.
Birdland, excuse me, Birdland. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's an ES 175. I think it's the same guitar as a Birdland.
What did he play in the damn Yankees video? The high enough.
PRSs.
PRS, right? Yeah.
PRS.
Were those Santanas? Was that a Santana?
It's before Santana, I think, but it's the same guitar.
Really?
Oh, I don't know. It
That's
had that long whammy bar.
That's what I wanted, man. I want the damn Yankees High Enough. Was it High Enough or any of those music videos? Ted Nugent playing the PRSs. I'm like, I want
the trench coat, right?
I want that guitar. I want one of those. And then I opened up a Guitar World magazine the next week, and I saw the brand new official Music Man Edward Van Halen model.
And that was it.
That was it. And that's what I have. I still have it. And from then on, PRSs have just been.
So Johnny, could you imagine going back then and imagine you bought that and then like the day after you saw the Music Man ad, like, oh no.
I would have been like this.
Oh my goodness. You were that close.
Back then, there was no returning an instrument.
No, you pioneered that concept.
Zing.
Zing. Look at that. You still have the guitar right there. That's awesome.
When
Solid
all of a
week.
sudden Sweetwater and Musician's Friend and all these stores stopped taking returns, you can blame me for it.
Returns. It's a return.
Dude, anything is anything right now. I don't give a crap.
He's a return.
You look, I'm able to talk right now.
Oh my goodness.
So we got about 80 watching, Johnny. What's the official count here?
85.
85 watching.
85 watching.
We got 4 on the show and maybe 2 coming, right?
Hopefully.
So
Hopefully,
what's that? 92 people, right? Let's just say 90 for just the 4 of us. And I think it's safe to say if there was an award for who's wearing the oldest shirt, Paul's your winner.
Baltimore Bullets, baby.
How old is that shirt?
It's a retro shirt. I got it from my radio partner. Baltimore Bullets before they were even Washington.
Was that NBA?
I was hoping you were going to say I got this in '76.
No.
And it's a
I would have been
towel.
I would have been 8. I would have been 8, and it would have been a dress on me then. If I could still fit into a shirt like that I wore when I was 8, that'd be fucking awesome.
I don't know.
That would be great.
Then I'd be dressing in Garanimals.
What?
You don't know what garanimals are?
No.
Underoos.
No, not underoos. Garanimals were these clothes. I don't know if you bought them at Sears. I don't know where you bought them from, but the way you matched the clothes was by what animal was on the label. So like garanimals, like your jeans would have like a zebra on them, and then you found a shirt with a zebra on the tag, and that's how you matched up your clothes.
Was that like the size thing, or no? It was just the graphic or something. Or
It's a Garanimal.
What
Garanimal,
so
great.
you couldn't see the clothing inside?
No, you could, but like you would look at you would look in your drawer, like you go to your pants drawer, and if you grabbed a pair of jeans that had a lion on the tag, then you would go to your shirt drawer and you would find another shirt that had a lion on the tag. That's how you knew they matched.
Oh, you're talking about a kid's brain.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Oh.
kids clothing.
I'm
we
thinking
got
like
a lot of people
I'm
chiming
still
in
8
about
years
Garanimals.
old.
okay. I never heard of that though.
Yeah,
That's a pretty cool
garanimals.
idea.
I just find stuff that's clean. My socks never match.
You're one of
No.
those guys, huh?
I'm not kidding. My
You're one of those
socks.
dudes.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
you buy several different kinds of socks? Or I have
Yeah.
bought the same kind of socks for
See,
20 years.
I'm not joking. Okay, here's one.
Well, first
Okay.
of all, you're wearing socks with Vans. What the hell is wrong with you?
Here's the other one.
Oh,
So do I. If I
See, they're
don't
totally different.
wear socks with shoes on, my
exactly, KXM rock.
so bad.
Not with,
Sorry, John.
but not with Vans. You don't wear socks with Vans.
You want to see
Vans.
the
Vans
you want
from
to see
1986.
you want to see the inside of my Vans?
Not really.
Actually, these
No.
aren't so bad. And these were a gift, actually. Man, who sent these to me? I forget, but thank you so much. Somebody
go.
somebody from a viewer sent
That
sent
was
me these
heartfelt.
shoes.
Wow.
Somebody sent me these. Thank you.
Thank you so much, anonymous
I
viewer.
started
yeah.
I started wearing Vans to piss off Sharon Osbourne when we were in Sacramento. Ozfest was,
What
I
year?
guess they were this early 2000s.
That's dedication.
It wasn't 05, was it?
Might have been.
I've never worn a piece of clothing just to piss
No.
off a
Oh,
celebrity.
we were in the same place, bro.
No,
Bruh.
no. If you were on the Ozfest 05, if you played in Mansfield, we were in the same place at Great Woods.
Let's look
We
that up. Set list.
if it's possible, you know what? It's possible. Jay, if you were at the Great Woods show where we were on stage wearing New York Yankees gear, because Mistress Carrie and I lost a bet on WAAF, so Zach made us step on stage wearing fucking Yankees gear in front of a Boston Red Sox crowd. But we were going to do Ozfest in Sacramento, and it was sponsored by Airwalk, I think. So Vans called us and said, hey, we'll outfit your entire radio station with free sneakers if you wear them on stage while you're at Ozfest. So we were like, shit, yeah, free Vans? You got them in a 14? And they're like, yeah. I want the old
we got to stitch 2 7s together, boys.
Do you have two of them?
I said, if you got them in a 14, I'll take a pair of the old school Spicolis in a 14. And they said, sure. So I've been wearing them ever since.
So July 15th, 05 was at Mansfield.
Okay.
And
I'm sure it was a hot one.
let's see. Is there
It was sticky.
Gizmachi has a set list on here. Let's check it out. I don't know. There's unfortunately Jay, you'll have to upload the
John, there's another guest here, man. It's your show.
Let's welcome Caleb in front of the
Good evening.
large
On the
in front of
video scope.
double stack. Or is that a quadruple stack?
This is not
Double
a green screen tonight.
Quad stack.
That is impressive.
Look at that.
Yes.
Plug him in.
I wish
Right?
I could.
Plug him in. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah,
to
let's
plug him
hear
in.
it, Caleb.
The kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
The kids are sleeping. That's the answer. The kids are sleeping.
No, the secret is they're fake.
Oh.
Oh,
Kayfabe. Supposed to stay kayfabe, man.
Dummy cabs.
Sorry.
Whoa. So fake as in no input jack or no speakers at all.
No speakers.
So they're light. So they're not as
Well,
heavy
they're,
as the
they're
real.
still heavy, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not as heavy for sure. Yeah.
What kind of wood are they? Are they like?
I don't know. Check the specs. Pull up the specs, Johnny.
Well, I know Ed was able to tell the difference between the different woods in the EVH cabinets. Wasn't that a?
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
he could tell.
he had the whole
plywood,
lineup
He could tell the birch from the oak. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Mhm.
He needed the bottoms of the cabinets on the wood of the floor because he felt that the tone changed when the wood was connected to the wood.
Well, you definitely
Wood to
feel
wood,
it in
huh?
the room
Yes,
more.
Mhm.
like he.
Yeah, that goes with his theory about everything being connected, and that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It does.
Well, that's physics. Physics, you know.
But anyway, yeah, the dummy cabs are borrowed from EVH for a video shoot coming up. So yes,
You'd have to be an EVH endorsed artist to be able to take advantage of an opportunity like that, wouldn't you?
I really hope that's the case, or this would be theft.
Yeah. They don't know about it. He's gonna bring them back.
borrowed them.
It's just borrowing.
But I can tell you, you know, as an EVH endorsed artist,
Oh.
Ah,
I love the delayed J.
I wish I could have gotten 6 of them, but
I'm delayed.
my truck isn't that big.
Uh-huh. Could you? Was it like, hey,
On the
Well, you
list.
could have left your
unlimited.
kid home and made room for one more.
I believe I could have gotten 6 or 8, like if I wanted.
Wow.
To. Yeah. It's
So
crazy.
well, you can go back. You can go back, fill up another fill up.
Well, what was amazing was that they were in boxes stapled, and I asked the guy, "Are those new?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. What? So I have to keep them in good condition." He's all,
Eh,
so it's,
When do you have to have them back?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, like how long do you?
shortly.
Is it like the when you go to the library? Do you have to check them out with a card? And
yeah. No, actually, I didn't have to sign anything. I think it's just the
Wow.
honor system. It's basically, yeah,
Somebody send Caleb some speakers.
yeah,
Get those cabinets full.
that would be cool. But yeah, it's exciting. So I'm looking
16
forward to it.
12-inch speakers.
I was thinking of just stacking them 4 high. I thought that would be funny.
one big stack, and then put the head way up there where you can't reach it.
I don't have a head.
Well, you're tall.
I mean, I have my head, but
I was trying to find the what was it, the Musician's Friend catalog or something from a couple years
He's
ago.
really slow.
What?
Your video was really slow for.
Oh, the Christmas one.
Yeah, the Christmas one when he's in that room and they film that video of like the
Yeah.
whole room is circled with EVH
Oh.
cabs.
I'll find a still from that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I bet you that was shot where I went to pick these up.
Oh, that's cool, man. And maybe where the interview was? Remember when they did the interview for the amps? Where it was Edward, Matt, Brooke, and then
Yes.
The
same
guy-
place, same
what's
place.
the guy? The guy from Fender. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool.
So Caleb, what's do you want to elaborate on the video they're shooting or anything related to the cabs there?
Well, you know, I kind of don't want to jinx it because
Okay.
until we actually get
all
together
good.
on Tuesday and shoot
Yes,
it,
because
I don't want to.
showing the cabs on television wouldn't be a jinx. Like, what's a
I don't
jinx?
want
At
to,
what level?
Yeah, I guess you're right. We're shooting a video for Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the song we did for last Christmas, but it was so late that we got it finished that we weren't able to do a video. So we're gonna get that video out as soon as possible. And if you don't have that song, it's available on every streaming service. Just search Nerd Halen. It's the only song we have offered so far.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
Purchased that last year.
Yeah.
Christmas present to myself.
Thank you.
Well, what's the link?
I think
Let's
I
put-
received half of a point of a penny for it. Thank you.
Nice. Glad to do my part.
Yeah.
Would that be your first ASCAP check as an artist?
Yeah, it's through a service and
Sound Exchange.
yeah, DistroKid.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You know, it's interesting. KXM Rock does bring up a very valid point. Something you probably should talk to the director about. Just saying.
What you're doing? You're doing a video for the song you? Oh, I thought you were doing it for the.
No.
The one with Christy Canyon and Holly Body.
Oh yeah.
Omerta.
Yeah, I was just the fluffer on that shoot.
So it's good work.
Give
if you
credit
get
to
it.
the fluffers. Come on.
All money is
Not
green.
just a fluffer.
Maybe not on that shoot, but most money is green.
Yeah. By the way, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town was mixed and mastered by some guy in South Carolina, and he wears impressive merch shirts too. So
Some guy wearing
Darius Rucker.
yes. There
And
you
he eats all brown M&Ms.
Oh, bro.
go. And he likes his EVH guitar, so that's
There you
awesome.
go.
I like his other EVH guitar.
Oh yeah, I saw you.
Jason likes it.
Were you playing it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta.
I appreciate you not locking down the nut too when you tuned everything down. Yeah, Jay is very, very good when he ships a guitar. He makes sure it's packed really well, and he made sure that all the fine tuners were out as far as they needed to be, leveled. Like it was like almost OCD. They were level, and then he unlocked the locking nut enough so that he could down tune it from the headstock instead of the fine tuners.
I didn't.
So he left it.
How out of tune was it?
It was down. It was low.
Really?
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, everyone should know that if you ship guitars, especially if they go through the air, you must detune the guitar, or you're risking.
Is Jay and
serious-
Caleb really slow for everyone? It looks
Hold on
like,
a second.
I don't know if it's just
No.
me.
No. They're
You know
normal.
what?
Okay, it's just me
No,
then.
it's your internet connection.
It's
John.
mine then.
You're
Good to know.
fast.
But wait
You're
a minute.
fast.
Yeah.
No.
But wait a minute though. Why is it that when a company ships a guitar, they ship it in tune?
Yeah. How come they don't know that?
Was yours through the ground?
Yeah. I shipped it to Paul. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
USPS.
No, but did your Frankenstein come ground?
Oh, I'm sure of it. It went freight, right?
Yeah. So I think it's only for the air.
Not necessarily. If it goes through multiple climates, if it's going to go multiple humidity, like if you're sending something from the Midwest down to the Southwest, you're going to need a setup after that because of the different humidity and temperature changes.
Yeah.
Guitar, you have
Somebody
to
on
let it-
here.
I
We should
think-
get somebody on here that knows about this.
I
But
think it mainly has to do with pressurization in the cargo hold of an airplane.
But-
so that's why people detune instruments.
I thought the same thing. I thought it was because of the pressure. I can't even say that right now.
Pressurization.
Cameron Brown, who is endorsed with Sir, they've sent him, I don't know how many guitars now, 4 guitars. He said every time they come in tune and they fly overseas. And he asked him, I think he I don't know who he asked over there, but they said, yeah, we don't do anything for him. And I'm like,
Well, there's nothing pressurized on the guitar, really. There's nothing. I don't know what would be, unless it's the wood itself that has maybe air pockets inside of it.
It's about the truss rod.
we
So
got to
the
get
guitar-
a
so the
guitar.
guitar
Yeah,
neck,
metal.
so the neck doesn't warp.
No, we got to get a scientist on here to talk about if you need to, if you should.
Yeah, if anybody in the chat knows why,
Yeah, Mythbusters here.
come on.
Mythbusters. Yeah, they're
Which is
they're
why,
out,
and we
they're
all
out here.
and we all know you're not supposed to change
Yeah, San
anything.
Francisco, right?
Yeah, Alameda.
And we all know you don't change the strings on an Ernie Ball Music Man at the same time. You have to leave at least a couple on to keep tension on the neck.
Oh,
Guilty.
that's what happened.
Yeah. Whoops.
I used to just take them all off.
Oh.
All of them. Take it all off.
Yeah.
That's
You
why
run, you run the risk.
Dude, the old bass player from a band called Byzantine, I was recording them. And after
Did they know it?
What?
Did they know you were filming? them?
I said I was filming them?
Recording them.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
So, dude, yeah. And when it came time to change the strings on his bass, a 5-string Ibanez bass, you know, I'm expecting, him to start with either a string winder, button them down. Dude, just wire cutters. Pow, 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 pow. Dude, like scissors through wrapping paper. That's what it was. I'm like,
Oh, you ever watch a Guitar Tech? That's what they do, man.
See the neck just falls up like a lawn chair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah.
Guitar Techs
No.
do that.
Yeah. Guitar techs do that. I mean, to get right to it, you cut all the strings down the middle.
Yeah, I've always done it that way. I don't do it individual because then how am I gonna like clean under the strings?
Unless it's a floating Floyd, which you know.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah. But the
thing.
floating, you're shit out of luck if you take them all off.
Okay, so according to Google,
Giggle.
it's a giggle. You don't
Goggle.
necessarily need a detune entirely, but it's a good idea to lessen the tension on the neck at least somewhat.
Well, that's according to Reverb. Yeah.
So, according to
I don't
Reverb.
think Google knows what they're talking about. Reverb.
Gargle.
Giggle,
goggle.
gargle.
Giggity.
Yes.
I just wanted to give a shout out to the guys who did the East Coast EVH tribute tonight. I don't know if anyone saw that, but my boy Pete Caruch and William Kelly from Van Hagar and some other guys, they really tore it up, and I thought they did a great job. And the set list was pretty awesome. Some great like deep cuts, and they did a good job. So they did a live stream out of Long Island. So I just want to give everyone who was involved with that, kudos for doing it.
Cheers.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw they were doing that within the Eddie Van Halen group, right?
Yeah, it's in the Eddie Van Halen group on Facebook.
Mhm.
So if you
I
want to
saw they were going to do that. I did not see it, but that's awesome. I'm sure you can replay it.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
great sound for a live stream, live, and it was completely live, and they kept switching out guys. And our boy
Cool.
Craig Stofko from CHS Custom Guitars was the main guitar tech during the show, and he was
Oh, so this was at a place?
I was at a guy's like studio, and they did a really great job.
Nice.
So check it
What
out.
were some of the deep cuts that they did? Some of the set list.
Happy Trails.
Secrets and Dirty Movies and
Awesome. Nice.
Oh God, it was. I mean, I can't remember all of them. Little Guitars.
A little bit from everything.
Um,
Every era.
Yeah, they played Year to the Day.
Did they?
Well,
No,
except for certain eras.
Yeah. No, I, don't
I
think
was
they did.
extremely surprised that
Gary.
they chose that song on the MTV show from Australia that they broadcast because it's so fucking long.
Yeah, the whole
Um,
intro is
you-
like, just get to the point.
Yeah, it takes so long to get to it. I was surprised that
Give
they
me
would
the
they would
sustainer, you
waste
idiot.
waste 8 minutes of prime network camera time on that song when they could have played 2 other songs.
No, but actually on that tour, I didn't see the tour, but in the middle of that song, that's where Eddie did his solo. And they would come back into the song. You remember that?
Yes,
Oh,
because
really?
that's what that song
Yeah.
needed is more length.
Yeah. Let's add 15 minutes to this.
The song-
You know what, though?
Is a song.
The song was
You
like
want 'em
20 minutes
27
altogether,
minutes.
25 minutes.
But it would be worth listening to for the solo. I mean, like I'm like, if you're gonna put people through that song, you might as well give them something worth it in the middle.
That might be my favorite, probably maybe top 2 on that
On
album.
that record.
Yeah, but it's the whole intro part. It's like sometimes I don't even want to put it on, because you got to skip through it. That
Yeah, when he
that song is good, man.
When he gets to the end and he's just screaming 365 and all that stuff, I'm like, all right, you've made your point. It's end the song now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Not-
It's great stuff.
Where are we? Yeah, but these days, if he was to do the song, it'd be how many years to the day? 22
Yeah.
years. 22
Wow.
years to the day,
Yeah,
or
right.
something.
That's
It was a few years ago that I was playing Skid Row's 18 in Life on the air, and I said,
Oh.
if Ricky had been sentenced to 18 in life, he'd be paroled by now.
Gonna make an update to that.
Randy
She's only
V,
49.
Yeah.
Randy V 5150 in the chat saying, dudes trying to sell 2019 used Wolfie standards for almost twice the price. And Brandon, we
Man.
need to start a group of just EVH
Pirate.
gouging. And
Yeah,
just put up.
guitar
Even
gouging.
the Guitar Player magazine tribute that came out was $50 on Amazon. You know, I don't know if that's what it is on the bookshelf, but I mean, or on the you
Yeah,
go
if
to
you-
like
if
Barnes
you
and
pay
Noble,
for
but
that, you deserve to get.
Someone here in
Yeah.
Phoenix is selling the Garibaldi Eddie Van Halen print for like $400.
Wow.
an autographed Rolling Stone, from the first printing of the Rolling Stone with Eddie on the cover, it was like 3,000.
Steve Anderson told me he
What?
inquired about
Yeah.
the Hot for Teacher. 2.5 million.
Oh,
He sent me a text. Yeah.
2.5 million.
Wait, if you want to buy it,
They're selling it.
yeah. it's an
Wolfgang
awesome-
selling it?
No, not Wolf. Wolfgang doesn't have the Hot for Teacher.
Oh, he's the 84. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it for,
The
but
Hot
it's
for
all,
Teacher was
isn't it?
given to Keith Emerson, the drum tech,
Wow.
way back, and then
Emerson,
he gave
Lake
it
and
to
Palmer?
somebody, and that somebody
Keith
sold it
Emerson.
to
He
the-
he passed away, didn't he?
No, that's the Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Keith Emerson.
Huh?
What's his name? Greg
Yes.
Emerson.
Greg Emerson. Greg Emerson passed away. He was the guy. Remember when Michael Gutierrez was on?
Yeah.
He was saying there's this guy that was like kept getting in the way and telling him to get lost. And he's like, but Edward invited me here. It was Emerson that was telling him that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, that guitar is now being sold by a company that owns it. I forgot the name of it.
Rockstar
And
Guitars.
they want 2.5 million, which is understandable because what would you say the Hot for Teacher is rated in Eddie's guitars? I would say it's around 4 or 5.
It's
Well-
one of the- it's one of
well,
the biggest ones.
One of the
yeah.
most seen. Just
Well,
because,
I mean, it's called the Hot for Teacher.
Right.
So it's the guitar in that video. That's all
Yeah.
that matters. That's all
right.
that matters.
So what would you rank the guitars in order? Obviously Frankenstein.
5150.
Yeah,
No.
that's what you think in the chat.
All right, it's gonna get good now.
It is.
Yeah.
This is a great one here. Okay.
Okay, let's
Well,
rank these guitars.
Frank-
Well, the
Right to left.
which hey,
Still
here's a good
happening.
Is 1984 just above a Hot for Teacher? Yeah, right. Because it's the real backup.
Here's I'm just to quickly show you 20. What is it? 20.
There's Steve Anderson
yeah,
here.
what is it? 29 something $1,000, $29.99 for the autograph.
$29,000.
And there's only one left in
29.
stock.
100, yeah.
Is that an actual
Man.
autograph too? Is that actually?
Apparently, if you're going to pay
Well, how do you know?
$3,000,
Let's see it.
Well,
wanna-
that doesn't mean
exactly.
anything.
I
wanna see
didn't
the
order one
autograph.
myself.
Let's see
but,
it. Let's see it. We can. Caleb and I can tell you if it's
yeah,
real.
we can tell.
Oh, the autograph? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just send the picture to John and have him put it up?
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be able to tell on the phone.
Yeah, put it in the thing.
I'll put
On
it
the-
in the thing. I'll
it
put
on
it
the
in the
phone.
thing.
So okay, so Frankenstein 5150. What's 3? Would it
We
be
can
the
flip those
Ernie Ball?
three, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I would say the Amber Ernie Ball
The Amber Ernie Ball, right?
would have to be 3.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it just because I was just thinking of like his old classics before that.
So
Amber
so
Ernie
it's,
Ball. Oh, and we can't forget the Steinberger too. That's in there, but that's only
Steinberg
get
is
used
probably
briefly.
4.
And then
And
you
what's-
start talking. Then the Shark.
Oh wait, the Bumblebee. Where's
That
the
would
Bumblebee?
be in the top 4, I would think.
I would think Bumblebee would be like 3.
No, see the Bumblebee. I don't think so. I think the Bumblebee and the Steinberger, because they were used for such a short period of time.
Can you
Get
bump
sort of
your mic
bounced
down,
down.
Paul?
I said
No, I mean it's low, and
Is
I
it
always
really?
get shit for me, so I'm gonna give shit.
all right.
You
How
and
about
Paul-
now? Is
You
that
and
better?
Paul were level. You and Paul were even in volume, so
Yeah, this is
Fun.
real. Caleb, this looks real to me. Oh crap!
Wait, do I have it?
This is Caleb's post on. Are you
Did
selling
he
it?
send it? Did you sell it to him? Did you sell it? Did you send it? Looking at that, to me, that looks real.
Is it worth $3,000?
No.
If it was the last
That's on
one,
Amazon too. It's not even eBay. It's Amazon. So
Captain, you ready?
oh,
Hey,
we got the captain.
You ready to come aboard?
You know what? I don't think
permission to come aboard.
I
Permission
don't know
to
if
come
that's
aboard.
real.
so. I don't think so. It's too vague.
Hello.
Welcome, Captain. It's been a few weeks. Good to see
Yeah.
you, my friend.
It's been a while. How's everybody doing, man?
Doing well.
We're good. We're just trying to verify this signature. I don't see it.
I have a couple of signatures, and then none of them look like that.
I mean, this looks like a very like quick signature, not a normal one. So if it's his he might have a quick signature.
He does. His quick signature looks like that. It's small.
Okay, then
it's
if that's his
it's more
quick signature, then
it's more
that might be
compact.
it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
But he doesn't even like get the H in. Like that's why it's like, where's the H?
Mhm. His signature got smaller and smaller over time. Like back, if you look at the stuff signed from 78, 79, 80, he wrote out Edward Van Halen, like huge, actually through like 84.
Yeah, I have his 83 signature, and it's very
It's the entire, it's
a lot of
everything,
it,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it got kind of I
Hang on, I'll be
think
right back.
okay. Yeah, you see it on the guitar picks. You see the changes
yeah.
on the signatures on the picks. I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks like it could be real, or it's a really, really good forge.
I would hope
I
it's
think-
real if you're
I
going
think
to
if you're
charge.
trying to sell it, it's not good enough.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I
something like that too. I mean, you are taking such a chance. You know, I mean, unless you have a video or some reputable certificate.
Oh, eBay is
I
full
think it
of
said
this stuff.
certificate of authenticity. It said certificate
does it?
of
Well,
authenticity.
those
with it.
things don't really.
Well,
I know.
yeah,
I mean, it's
so who issued it, right? I mean, I can,
it's on
Hang on,
Amazon.
here's
I don't
this-
think it's not even on eBay.
Here's his quick signature from
Yeah,
Van Halen 3 lineup. That's the quick signature.
yeah.
So that one is close to that. And
I
then
mean, it could be.
that's a different one.
Yeah, see, there
What,
you
you
go.
big time
That's
in this,
got
Paul?
like most of his. See, look at the loop in the tail, and then
Right.
see the way it comes back and crosses over.
Oh my
Did you
God.
did you buy that, Paul?
No.
Oh,
No.
$3,000.
because that has Roth and Anthony's all their signatures are all in the same.
Not authentic.
They were this was signed years ago. Long time ago. This was sitting in a radio station for over 20 years.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Wait, do I have an autograph?
I've got. Hang on, I'll go grab the one from the Hagar era too. Hang on.
When you have a signature with Roth and Anthony together, that's going back.
That's what? Yeah, it's old. This
That's
thing is-
going back a long time. Eddie's signature did not look like that in 80, 84 era.
Jesus, we're getting.
We're getting nerdy.
I don't really give a shit. I got it from the radio station. But hang on, I'll find one from the Hagar era.
This is getting good now. Yeah. No, Edward's signature changed over time. Michael Anthony's
Here we
stayed
go.
the same. David Lee Roth's got bigger, and he
Yeah,
added more.
he was about
He
to
added
stay
more
over
stars to it.
McNamara.
Real got bigger.
There you go. There you go. That's definitely real. And yeah, McNamara sent that to you. That's right.
Yeah, thank you, Jason.
That's right. So that looks similar to
McNamara.
that one that you sent us on that Rolling Stone. That looks similar to that.
Yeah, probably a quick signature, but yeah.
Man.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes.
Everybody wants some. Can't cover that
Well,
up.
definitely starts the same, yeah.
That big, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Oh, well,
Michael.
if you scroll left, it has the moment he's
Hi.
signing it.
Hey man. Hey man.
Oh, real quick. I have 2 shirts that I was supposed to send out towards the end of the week. The last couple of weeks, my job has been like insanely crazy, so I haven't been able to do much outside of work. But there are 2 shirts coming out to 2 of the winners for the Halloween special. I don't want to say the names because they have stage names or whatever on. I just want to put everybody's name out there, but
Holly Body.
yeah. Mancuda
Crispy
gave me
Canyon.
your names, and you will be getting them out. I will be mailing them out either tomorrow or on Monday. So I promise that. I apologize. Should have got them out earlier this week, but I've just been too busy with work. So I wanted to put that out there.
Wow,
Good, Michael.
it's all good. All good, man. And how's that magazine, man? I couldn't find it. I couldn't. When
Dude.
I went.
Dude, I went to 5 fucking places tonight. I
Whoa.
couldn't find it.
You can't say 5 on here, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I thought it was you can't say places.
Oh,
You can't say places.
I went to 5 joints and I couldn't find it.
You can say joints though.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that an exclusive only with the subscription, Michael?
No.
No.
Oh, all right.
It's everywhere. I mean, I
Okay.
just could. I went
Everywhere.
to Barnes
Secret.
and Noble. I went to
Bones and nipples.
Bones and I couldn't find it. I mean, I bounced around. So I'm sure they're maybe they're selling out or they haven't showed up
Well,
yet.
no, they haven't. Well, I mean, you got it in the mail.
Yeah.
You got the subscription, so it might take a little time for it to get to the safe.
Or on
ways
Amazon
and-
for $50. It was, I think, $50 was the lowest
John-
price I could find.
John Biel, everything on Amazon and eBay is insane right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
But
Oh,
hey,
jacked up.
but hey, if you're gonna spend $50 for that one, you might as well spend $3,000 for the other one.
There you
It's
go.
just- It's not that much of a difference.
Me a bag of shells.
Yeah.
My balance lithograph is buried.
Lothograph.
No, lithograph.
My balance lothograph. I'm like, what's a lophograph? What is it?
No, I said lithograph.
Did you?
Jay is like night and
Okay,
day
Jay?
from last
Yeah,
night.
Jay is
Hold on, I
high,
gotta rewind that. Listen, hold on.
high as fuck. He's gonna rewind it. 'Cause he
Rewind
can't
that.
believe he didn't hear it.
He couldn't take. He needs a timeout right now.
Man.
Lithograph.
They need to
Yeah.
regroup.
Yeah, Colleen, that's true. That's true. Remember when we gave that guitar away?
Yeah.
The what was it called? The Jason
yeah.
Becker. The
Was it-
Jason
yeah,
Becker
Jason
guitar. It
Yeah,
had
there were signatures on there.
Eddie's signature was on there.
Yeah.
A number of people and
A number of people.
number of people.
Lithograph.
Did you go back and listen? Did you go back and listen to it, Jay?
Colin.
Clear as day. You were right. Clear as day. Oh man, I'm doomed.
What's your THC level right now, son?
What does that stand for?
Nuclear.
What's your brown M&M level now?
I believe is it tetrahydrocannabinol?
Is that what it stands for?
I think so. Yeah,
Holy
I'm
shit.
good, Paul.
Stands for
I think so.
Stands for I feel fucking good. That's what it stands for.
Yeah, it stands for high AF.
Yeah. That's right. By the way, you have a wall of sound behind you, Caleb. I love it.
Oh,
Wall of quiet. Wall of quietness.
Where's the
No, I know.
come here often?
That is badass.
it's,
I don't know. That amused me anyway.
they're dummies.
I know what they are.
That's not nice to say about us, man.
Hey, come
You
on.
big dummy.
I'm a motherfucking dummy.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
I'm CAT smart. That's Bugs Bunny.
it's nice to know that I can get them whenever I need them for something. So that's good.
I have this wall of sound. Lead 12 micro stacks.
Oh, cool.
So they're not quite as big as Caleb's.
Oh, no.
She's
Doesn't match that.
That's what she said.
yeah.
Oh God. But that's cool, man. You have 4 of them, right?
No, that's
Caleb?
cool.
Shoot.
Yeah.
But seriously, how long do they expect you to hang on to them until you bring them back? Like, how long do you think you can hang on to them? Do you think they'll call you if you hang on to them for like a month?
Like Nam's been rescheduled.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Get some speakers, man.
Yeah, can I come to your house in 2 years and like see them there still? You know.
I was told to have them back after Thanksgiving weekend. So.
Oh, okay.
What year?
He was.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I thought you meant
Question,
20.
Hardwood Steaks asks, did Eddie use the Bumblebee on the tune DOA, or what guitar do you think he used? I think he used Frankenstein. I don't think he used the Bumblebee at all on that record.
Right. I think he
So-
got that just before the photo shoot for that album. And I think the story is that it wasn't even, when he was showing it in the picture, it wasn't even tuned up, or the pickup wasn't wired or
The
anything.
pickup wasn't even wired. It wired up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, the Bumblebee. I don't think the
May not be
Bumblebee's
on
ever
any
been
album.
on any record. So
Yeah, because he openly said many times that he tried so many different things with that guitar, different pickups, different necks, and he never liked how it sounded. And it's funny because that's a lot of people's favorite Van Halen guitar. A lot of people.
Yeah.
The graphic is
It's
graphic is
mine.
really cool. The
Yeah.
color scheme, yeah.
I always thought it was the most like dangerous looking guitar ever. So
You just couldn't get it to sound like you wanted it to, man.
nope. Now, I think it has a lot to do with why he didn't like lacquered finishes, because that was lacquered. So he really tried to stay away from any kind of coated finish until Ernie Ball came around. So
And then Ernie Ball couldn't get their coating correctly. All the UV fuck ups.
right.
Was that the only guitar
Keep it out-
that they
keep it out of the
messed
sun.
that up on?
Yeah.
And how soon is it all? How many years did they make those? 4 years, 5 years?
4
years. Well, yeah.
6. Nah.
They probably started in 90.
Yeah, they were released in 91 and stopped in September of 95.
All right. So whether it's 4 or 6, like Johnny says, was it every year they messed the finish, or not the finish, but the UV coating?
They say that later on in the run, they fixed the UV coating, but there's no way to really know that because the necks and the bodies weren't matched from the beginning. So you could get a neck from 1991 slapped onto the body of a 95, and one or the other could be like you could get a 95 neck. Well, you couldn't get that on a 91 body. Oh no, you could if there was a 91 body still laying around, but they weren't.
They were just snapping
They were made together, and
Yeah, they weren't made together at the same time. So there's a very good chance that either the body or the neck weren't UV coated at the same time or UV protected at the same time.
Now, my second question, which was my first question, was there any other guitar that was made by Ernie Ball either before or at the same time or after?
Yeah, right. Did the Axis have any problems with their UV coating?
From what I understand, the Axis don't, and neither do the Axis EXs. But if somebody has an Axis EX or can tell, I don't know that was the case on those. I think those may have been
Mike did. Captain did, right?
Yeah.
You had an Axis EX?
Yep.
What color?
And those were after the production run of the
Yeah,
Ed
they made
model.
in
Right.
Japan. They put them all together.
They were put together in Japan, but the bodies and necks and everything were cut before then.
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
No, Dave has it. Nesdal.
What color was it?
How long ago did he sell it?
Are you sure he still has that?
I'm
It's
sure
a very expensive.
I have a
It's
photo.
a very expensive guitar, so inquire for price.
You sent it off to Caleb.
Well, I
Next
gave
in line.
it to him. I didn't ask for anything. I gave it to him.
And I'm still kicking myself in the ass.
No. Listen, you do the right thing. I gave it to him as a gift. Let me see if I have a photo of it. Hold on.
Did he send you?
Arhab says that his purple Axis was faded, so it's possible.
Captain, did he
Yeah, a
send
few
you
people were
something?
saying, yeah.
Yeah, he has the 1984 his build guitar. I haven't got it yet. I was supposed to pick it up at his wedding, and then Corona happened.
Carbona.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
The,
many Coronas?
I had a chicken carbona, and
So you
How many Coronas
should
exactly?
have him send that out.
the
I'm,
heads,
I'm gonna go to the wedding either way, so you know what I mean. Hold on, let me look it up.
the only one of mine that's faded is the headstock on my purple is faded. The rest of them are all
Guitar.
good. Yes.
Right.
Yes, my purple head is faded.
purple-headed warrior. Wasn't that in one of the? Wasn't that in Naked Gun 33 in the 30s? Reading the story and at the end, and he say something about I have thrust my purple-headed warrior or something. Right?
Yeah, and really quickly, let me just say yes, thrash metal and fun riffs. Yes, yeah. Somebody stole a whole bunch of my videos and has uploaded them and stolen thousands of views from me.
Which videos?
What does that mean?
Are you? What happened?
No, and this has been going on for years. This has been going on for a lot of years.
Who would do something like that?
who would do such a thing?
Is he in the Great White North, eh?
I don't know.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, but there's a link. It's
Can't
in the
bet.
chat right there. And the other night, I had Nightbot make the link. And if anybody watching, we have 107 watching this. If you want to go over there, post comments in all the videos saying, "Hey, you stole these. You stole this. This is Johnny's."
Can't you?
You know.
Can't you file a copyright claim with YouTube? Seems like everybody else can.
I can, but there's so many. Like I go to my copyright claim list, there's like 20, 30 videos.
So that's 20, 30 claims. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Come on, it's over here.
Yeah. But I figured it'd be fun just to mess with the dude. Just to mess with him. Anyway, it's all
Well, I'm picturing you right now, like feeding your dogs and like talking to them like Arnold would. Come on, it's over here. Come on.
You'd be surprised. My dogs get called the worst names. Like I'm on the phone with a friend of mine, and I'm like, here, asshole, take your food. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm feeding the dog. She's like, why do you call them that? I'm like, it doesn't matter what you call them. All they hear is the tone of voice. I don't give a shit. They know the word food. That's it. But yeah, the Simpsons. Your food is right here.
Santa's little helper.
Eat the sausage already.
It's right here, asshole. Eat.
Who got the better dinner tonight? Because wasn't it last week or Tuesday? Was it last week?
They got the better dinner. Yeah. Yeah, it was Tuesday when we did the Tuesday night show where I was eating leftover spaghetti with Italian dressing.
Spaghetti. Now, what is it? Now
It was my spaghetti with Italian dressing.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
And the
I was
dogs
watching that, Paul. That was
gross.
that
And
was
the
a little
dogs-
gross, yeah.
The dogs were eating freshly boiled chicken breast. Fucking assholes.
Lucky. The
With
dogs
garlic
like dogs
and-
had great good stuff.
side of
Yeah, they're
mashed
great.
potatoes.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice
I'll cut up your carrots for you. Okay.
With a lemon wedge.
Come on, I poured a nice freshly chilled Chianti and some fava beans.
Lava beans.
Oh man.
Leave a thumbs up, everybody. This is awesome.
Exactly what we do on Saturday night here.
That's right.
That's great.
From food tips to guitar tech.
Tits, yeah.
Everything.
Food,
Food,
tits.
food tits and
Food tits, exactly.
food tits and tots, whatever you want. Tater tots.
What else?
What else?
God.
Hey, I'd like to thank my mom who here we go. My mom made this special
Oh, that is
PVH
badass.
tribute.
Cool.
It's just a rock. It's a rock with tribute.
That is awesome, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, just she did her. She's an artist and she does a lot of.
The
H
H
have
is
her-
a little off there.
stuff.
The H has
Paints a lot of
Oh,
paints a lot of rocks.
And there's no-
But anyway, I just wanted to thank my.
There's no
my mom
quarter
gave me
painted
a
on
thank
there
you.
either.
It's the wrong color red. I know.
You know what you should do is have her make another one. Make another one and then bring it to the beach when you're walking along the beach with your girlfriend and your communal dog, and
Well,
leave the rock on the beach to see if somebody finds it.
that's
That'd be
what
kinda-
she does. That's what she does. She paints a lot. She's made several different rocks, different designs, and with like inspirational messages. So, like
Mom,
that's cool.
This isn't
know, that-
Sunset Orange, Mom.
and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like just leave them, at the beach or leave them, in anywhere, and
Not the right color.
so somebody else will find it and it'll brighten their day. Sunset orange.
Well, see, he's even doing it. So okay.
It's okay. She's got a good sense of humor. No, my mom lives a few towns over. I don't live with my mom anymore.
Dane Zimmerman, joke sniper.
Oh,
Hey,
Dave.
thank you,
another word
Dane.
for,
Again, there you go, Jim.
That's what you get.
Dim.
Fucking Dane killing it, man.
That's
When,
what you get.
Oh.
You wear the shirt and then Dane blows you fucking up.
Yo, when John said she's a few towns over, that's code for a few rooms over.
Jesus, brutal.
Man, it's all good.
The guys made. Never
Thanks.
mind.
Thanks again, Mom. Good stuff.
Yes, thank you to Mrs. Bull,
That's awesome. That's
Mama
awesome.
Bull.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Hardwood Steaks. That whole record has a different tone. There's no tone that's close to Van Halen 2 on any other
It's
of the
filthy.
Van Halen records. It's its own tone. It sounds like there's something's gonna break, and that there's a weird thing going on with Van Halen 2, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's throughout the record, so it's actually, I think Dave Friedman says it's his favorite record because of that tone, and his favorite tone that
I think you can say the same thing about A Different Kind of Truth also. I mean, it's really saturated.
Yeah, a different kind of truth is just so overdriven, like way overdriven, too
Yeah.
overdriven.
No, I don't think Van.
I
Everything.
love it.
I don't think Van Halen 2 is overdriven. I just think it's
No, he's talking about A Different Kind of Truth.
It's
No, a
very
different kind of
dark.
truth is
I
too
mean,
overdriven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
open
Van
your
Halen
ears.
2 has a very dark tone.
Way too dirty.
Guitar tone.
way too dirty.
Yeah.
But it's
I think-
different from all the other albums. That's
yeah,
my
what's
point.
great about
Completely.
like the first 6 records is that it sounds like it's I mean like 84 and Diver Down, it sounds like he pulled the gain back from compared to Fair Warning in the first 4 records.
They're compressed. They're more compressed. I don't think
Yeah.
he compressed the early records.
Yeah, but what's great about that tone is you could hear every nuance, and the dirt really just clutters it up.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Caleb. Is his touch a little different and unique on that record too? The way he's playing, like things like "Out of Love," the way he's playing those phrases.
He's still
it seems
experimenting.
Like it seems like his touch is different too.
Well, you got to understand this, and not that Eddie never played, never not played his guitar all the time. He did, 250 dates between Van Halen 1 and Van Halen 2. And
right,
I think just his style, the intricacies, say the word with me.
Intricacies.
I think
you need another bottle of that stuff, whatever that is.
I think Eddie Van Halen got, like he said he changed from from Women and Children First when he did that record. He wasn't getting better, that he was changing. But I think from Van Halen 1 to Van Halen 2, he got better because of the road work he did, because of all that time, because of all that experience in front of big crowds. I feel like he became an even better player doing that. So I feel, I mean, a lot of people really like Van Halen too.
Yeah,
and they think it's a up there, and I agree. I mean, there's songs on Van Halen too that are just perfect. And I mean, just like Eddie Trunk, not to bring him up again, but he said like the first 4 Van Halen records are the greatest 4 records in a row by anybody.
Yeah, by any band.
Oh my God!
And,
yeah. When you think about it, literally, like name a bad song on the first 4 albums. A song that you like.
You're no good.
I can't stand that.
You're no good. That's a great.
You're No Good has one of the best solos.
Every song.
So.
Yeah, that song does nothing for me. Like the solo's great, but the song choice,
just the riff. The tone and his riff is insane in that song.
If we're talking weakest songs out of those 6 albums, I don't know. That's a good question.
What if you got to pick one on each record besides like,
or just one out of all of them? I mean, yeah. I would say Push Comes to Shove.
Think about this. We're trying to figure out a bad song on 4 to 6 albums. Right? Think of that. We're trying to say
one song. I mean, any song out of those. I mean, is there any throwaway song out of those 6 albums? Any filler? How much of it is filler?
There's no filler. There's just I always go through this with myself. I every album I listen to consistently, I always think like, what if there's one song that I had to get rid of? Which one would it be?
Do you consider Tora Tora a song?
Yeah, Van Halen 1, it would be Little Dreamer.
Yes.
Right. Van Halen 2, it would probably be.
Think of the songs you're throwing away though, and match them up against
Bottoms Up. Would it be Bottoms Up?
No, Bottoms Up is fucking outstanding.
No,
what's better?
No, I mean maybe. Throwaway. I mean, what? DOA is probably the deepest cut
good,
from that album.
I get rid of
You're no good.
That's not a deep.
Throw away
cut,
the cover.
Though. I mean that's a hit. I mean,
throw away the cover.
Right. You're No Good.
Yeah.
So on 3, not 3, but Women and Children First, it would be.
I would say Tora Tora only because it's not a song.
Those ones you can't include.
No. I love that. I love that one.
Badass tune.
Johnny, I know you love everything, but we're playing a game. We're playing a game here where it has to be. You have to be negative. Okay, you're being forced to be negative, and I understand that's hard. Don't worry, no one's keeping score.
How about in the chat? What do you guys think?
Someone's gonna want to throw out "Could This Be Magic," and I'm gonna go down their throat with it because that's such a great fucking song.
I love the same. That's the same. My opinion on Fools. Like a lot of people would throw that away but that's one of my favorites.
Well, then would Loss of Control be the song?
Oh my God!
I mean, that had the video.
I would say as far as
if you have to let one go, if Tora Tora is not considered a song and it's part of Loss of Control, then you'd have to let go of Loss of Control.
Women Children First is one of my favorite records. I wish I could see the set. What's the list on that?
It's my favorite. That's my favorite Van Halen album, start to finish.
Where's the
Women Children First?
Like Caleb talks about.
Come on, let's recite the set list here. We got In the Cradle, The Cradle Will Rock. Everybody Wants Some.
Delight.
Was it Fools?
Romeo Delight.
Romeo.
Fool.
One of the best fools. God.
Cora.
Lost
Lost
control.
control. Could this be magic?
In a simple rhyme?
In a simple rhyme. In a simple
Uh,
rhyme. was
And
kind of a-
growth, which doesn't count.
It was a great song. Yeah, in a simple rhyme was kind of
Control.
buried. They never played that until what?
For the same reason Caleb loves
okay.
Diver Down,
How
I
about
love
this? How
Women
about
and Children First. You get every texture of Van Halen on one record, and it's all originals.
How about this? Let's go album by album. Tell me if you want to, guys want to do this. We'll go album by album from the first album, right? And
Yeah,
let's
we're
see
doing
what
that.
the
Sure.
chat-
Yeah.
let's see what the chat-
Each one of us. Well, we got 6 of us
But,
here. Let's each
but
one
have
of us
each of us
recite
answer.
set
I'm
list.
curious what the
Yeah.
chat has to say too. You know,
And
what
the
do you
chat.
think is a throwaway song?
Well, I think everybody in here on one says Little Dreamer, right?
As a throwaway.
I didn't, but
Not my favorite song, but feel
Which one?
feel your love.
I wish I could see the list of these.
Feel Your Love. What?
Running with the Devil.
It's a pop hit.
What?
I don't know. I don't.
Running with the Devil? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We all have different opinions, obviously.
Oh, I know.
No,
It's
this,
probably because I've heard it
Van
5
Halen.
million times.
this is great content.
Is
And
it-
that
Jamie's
counts, right?
crying is I mean Jamie's
Is-
crying.
is-
I could be happy if I never heard if I
Maybe
didn't
Jamie's
listen to that
crying.
again.
If one of
Whoa.
us is sick of a song, that counts as far as us
How did
throwing that
Caleb
one
do
out.
that?
For me,
Right.
see, for me, for me. When in doubt, throw the cover out, because the originals on the record, if all things are being considered equal, throw the cover out.
Well, then you're throwing Diver Down out altogether.
No, I'm not.
And also
Ice
the
cream
Van,
man.
Van
You
Ha-
can't throw it ice cream.
the Van Halen covers were better than the originals of the original
I under-
tunes.
But we're comparing the Van Halen albums to the Van Halen albums. So if you're looking at 8 tracks off of a Van Halen record and you
Right.
can't find one that's the weakest one, throw the cover out.
Well, then Ben Tom is saying you really got me.
That's what I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
on Van Halen
Really
1.
got me. Okay.
You really
I-
got me
I-
would
I
have to
hear
go
that.
because
Yeah.
although if it's not you really got me, it's Little Dreamer for me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're throwing the cover out, you really got me's gone.
Yeah.
That's just when in doubt.
I remember.
We're all
I
in
remember-
doubt, obviously.
I was more fascinated by. I mean, I thought Eruption was amazing, but I think what really made me not, think that he was from another planet and doing things that nobody like.
Atomic
The
Punk.
sound that he makes in On Fire with the harmonic.
That too, yeah.
That to
I-
me was like where I literally first went like, oh my God, what is that? Like,
But I felt the same way about Atomic Punk when he's rubbing the strings
right.
with his palm.
Yes.
I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
right. But that harmonic,
Yep.
like, what
Oh,
is
yeah.
he doing?
Yep.
So
Yeah, that was
to me,
that was
Yeah,
that was a
it was a new
precursor
sound.
to the Mean Street intro for me. It was like, here's a guy making sounds that I didn't know could be made on a guitar.
Yeah.
Because how many of us had heard? How many of us had heard?
How many?
But how many of us had heard harmonics like that? Harmonics like that on another record before Van Halen,
Not like that. Not
right?
even close.
Well,
Yeah. Who else was doing that? I mean,
I
there were people doing that.
I first heard the first Van Halen record after I'd already heard 5150. So
right. So you're disqualified.
Yeah. Your ass backwards. So you're just
for me, it's
You're
the
only
riff and back,
29, Johnny.
the
You're-
riff
you're
and
a
Back to
little
the
young.
Future. The riff and Back to the Future is what did it for me, and everything after that was this is amazing.
Randy 5150 asked, throwaway on 1984 for me, House of Pain.
Oh no!
Oh, well, we haven't gotten there yet.
I'll wait.
Right.
Oh, way up.
This is good
Oh.
stuff, man.
Oh,
84. Can you throw away 84? It's an intro. I
Let's
don't
get
think
to
that
two.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Tara Tora. It doesn't
Yeah.
count.
jump the
I
frick
wouldn't
out.
throw away 84. I love
I'm
that.
throwing away
Jump
jump.
would be the.
All right.
would
So
be jump.
who
Yeah.
likes Jump over I'll Wait?
I like them both.
No,
I think I'll Wait's a
I'd-
great pop
I'd rather
song.
listen to I'll Wait.
You're throwing away House of Pain.
I would probably throw away House of Pain.
Oh my God.
With the outro, I mean, come on, man.
I have to
Just the
hold on to
outro
jump.
itself is great.
Something about jump.
man.
I think it's
The whole
Great way to end the album too. A perfect end, last song on an album too.
Arguably
song
the
of the Roth
heaviest
era.
riff in a Van Halen song. Arguably.
Yes, yeah, it is. I just don't think it fits on that record. Obviously, it didn't because it came from before that.
Caleb, where's your guitar? Go play. Can you play that?
His cabinet has some speakers in them.
You have the speakers behind you. Come on.
A lot of people have thrown away Top Jimmy on 1984.
No
Oh,
way.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of his best solos.
I mean, if you had to throw away a song the shortest song, 1984, but I mean, that's just
you already talked about that one.
It's not a song.
great.
It's an intro.
1984
Ask
is not a
Beethoven
song.
that. He'll kick your ass.
It's a piece.
It's the same argument with Spanish Fly and Tora Tora. It's not really a song.
And Eruption.
An eruption.
Oh.
And Cathedral.
That's just
Not strong.
on Van Halen 1.
And New World.
And New World.
Oh. And Inside.
And
So we
Strung Out.
I love Inside.
I like Inside too.
I love Inside.
Oh, the throwaway on 5150 is Get Up for me.
oh
Oh,
this is too good, man. I love this stuff.
I'm sorry.
You know what's funny
Wow.
is a buddy of mine, when I posted the video of Runaround, not Runaround, was it Runaround the other day
yeah.
that I posted? And
Yeah.
a buddy of mine wrote, a guy that works at a pop station in Boston wrote, great riff, stupid lyrics. And I was like, oh my God, the Sammy Hagar era summed up in 4 words.
Right, I saw that.
hold on a second, because what I was listening to what Van Halen record was it a couple days ago, and I thought about that whole thing about obviously Roth, he'd come with some clever lines and stuff like that, but if it wasn't Roth singing some of those lyrics, it would be like, who the hell wrote that?
But that's why it works.
Exactly. So lyrics, I wouldn't say one's better than the other. I would say it's about the attitude behind the lyrics. Some people can get away with saying some dumbass shit.
You want to see someone tied in knots and watch their head explode? Johnny, throwaway on 5150. Go.
I got to see the list.
There's 9 songs.
There's only 9 songs.
How do you not know all the songs on 5150, Johnny?
In order.
We
Good
should ask you
enough.
to leave. I think we're
Why
going to have to
can't
ask
this
you to
be
leave.
love? John Bale can kick me out. Okay, good enough. Why can't this be love?
Never.
My throwaway on that
Why-
record is Why Can't This Be Love?
Love is probably close second.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why can't this be love is a masterpiece.
Nope. You know
Nope.
why?
We
That
exactly.
ruins the whole fucking song.
Oh.
That, and you can
Ruins
say
the song.
That kind of ruined Van Halen until.
But that's jazz.
until I heard Summer Night.
No, it's not.
It's a sax riff. It's a horn.
Then
it's
play a
horn
fucking
riff.
saxophone.
Yeah,
Saxophone.
bring him down
Fucking-
and have him play it.
yes. When Sammy did that, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna suck. And what sucks, I love the song,
In
and it's funny
hindsight,
because I was gonna say it's funny because that was the single, and that was the first song. So I'm hearing, I'm like, oh, all right, well, this isn't bad. And then it's that and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna
for
suck.
a long
and then
time
I
I
bought the
didn't
record.
like it, but
Well,
When I bought the
heard
record, I
that
was
and
like, thank God.
I heard that, and I said, all right, well, that's so this solo coming up better overtake me for that.
Oh,
Yeah. And then only time will tell if we stand the test of time.
oh, come on.
The solo had to be simple so Sammy could play it live.
Said those lyrics, if he sang those in a song, oh my God, Roth, you hear?
oh yeah, I mean that's
But that goes back to what we
you
were
couldn't
saying.
hear him. Sing
If
that.
Roth had said it, it would have been only time will tell if we stand the test of time.
It would be that was a good
Johnny.
impression there.
Jay and I
Solo
were talking
song.
about this
50
last night. How it'd be great to hear Roth singing, the 5150 songs in his style.
Well,
Johnny,
did
you
you
must
guys
throw away
Wolfgang
a
mentioned
song.
that on Howard's.
All right, let me see it.
Stop the show. Johnny must throw away a song from 5150.
Yeah, he still can't do it.
Let's see.
That's the easiest album
the way-
for me to throw away a song.
By the way, Quentin James, I didn't say I could write a better song. I said that that ruins Why Can't This Be Love, and that's why it should be thrown off of 5150.
Okay. Does it need to be a
Hey, what
song?
would you throw away?
Does it need to be a song that's on the record, or the song that they did throw? away?
Oh, the real
Johnny's
Be on the record.
What a
They already
fucking
took off.
cop out.
Because they already threw away "I Want Action."
I want some again.
No.
That's so you know
Which-
it's got to be
which
bad if it
became-
can't make it onto a Sammy record.
Johnny has
That
to go into
became three other
politics.
songs.
Johnny has to go into politics because he's
Okay. Okay. Good enough. Why Can't This Be Love? Get Up, Dream, Summer Nights.
I wasn't a fan of Dreams until you guys
Wow.
What?
turned me on to Sammy's performance.
Okay.
because
Dreams
Sammy
is a
The
Great
more I
great
listened
song.
to Sammy's performance was the highlight
It's
of that
Sammy's
song.
best song. Ever.
It's a great
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, I wasn't for a long time. I wasn't really a fan of that.
And
but,
I wish I was
it's
on the
grown
show
on
last
me.
night because here's the real reason. You guys came in late, and that's why you welcomed Sammy because he was all you knew at that point. All right. When Sammy took over David Lee Roth's job, all I could think about was this is the guy who gave us 3 Lockbox. Okay.
Oh.
And
I hate that song.
that fucking song sucked. Okay.
1, 2, 3, fuck
That
off.
fucking song sucked.
Yeah, but
Oh my god!
but
I'm sorry,
In
Sammy,
his-
if you're watching. I'm sorry.
in Sammy's defense, he did give us Rise of the Animal too, though.
And I was listening to heavy metal tonight. That was on the radio
Heavy
tonight.
metal's good. One Way to Rock. But 3 Lockbox, that's an abomination.
Best thing Sammy Hagar's ever done is the HSAS record. I
And
stand
Dick
by
in the
that
Dirt.
statement.
Dick in the Dirt. Remember that song?
Hell yeah, it's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
song. That riff is cool as hell, man.
Okay,
No, I
but
got a
3
question, though.
Lockbox.
Did
I
Sammy-
remember the video?
Dun, 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 bit of the
I
band.
let the dogs out.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Did
So
Sammy
that
play
was-
lead on all of his songs? On most.
Johnny,
of
what
his
song are you
songs,
letting
or-
go of?
Okay. I'm letting go of Inside.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
so
it. much-
Steinberger.
That song is so rich with content. Like there's so you could listen to that 100 times and still hear something new.
But it reminds me too much, not too much, but it
Especially-
harkens back to the fun of the David Lee Roth era, and that doesn't
Yeah.
fit on that record. I can see why.
I love.
No, I
I
understand.
love the
I
song
understand.
because it's the first time you hear Eddie talk on a record. I think that's cool right there.
Is it?
First time you heard his voice, other than the in
Oh yeah.
Spanish. Fly.
That's why, yeah. Man.
I mean, maybe you can make him out in the Hot for Teacher breakdowns, but it's when he says
Yeah.
I don't know, but I thought it was really going to be different this time. That's the first time
That
you
was-
really hear Eddie speak on.
I thought it was
Van Halen.
Alex.
I thought it. Yeah, I didn't.
That line I thought was Alex.
Eddie or Alex. I couldn't tell.
I
I
don't
don't-
know.
I think it's Eddie.
I really thought it was gonna be different this time.
You actually got 3 points there. Ah!
Your wife's closet.
Yeah.
Jason
I wish,
Penny,
we could,
man.
I wish we could get
Jason
isolated on that. Just
Oh, dude, I wish, man. Oh, it'd be great.
Johnny's got it, right? You have that
That's
idea,
what-
Johnny?
We know that Eddie says, Mike, what was that shit you gave me last night?
I can make that. I can make it. And Jay, you can make that in Pro Tools. There's a
It's still fake though. If you're
No, it's not.
pulling out, but you don't. Do you have the actual tracks though?
No, not for that one.
So you're pulling, you're EQing it out. Basically, you're not really.
We got to get Wolfie to do it. Just Wolfie, just go into the vault and just give
Oh,
us
yeah.
that track,
Yeah,
and then
here's
you
the
can leave the vault and go do your stuff.
Here's the
Just give us
request.
that one piece.
Can we all agree that Push Comes to Shove has to go from Fair Warning?
No,
no.
That's, holy shit, that's
One
You
foot out
know,
the
it's
door.
another one. It's another one. Oh no. 1 foot out.
One
the
foot
door.
out-
One Foot Out the Door is fucking awesome.
Hold on.
Oh,
the reason
goodness, I
why
love
it's
that.
1 foot out the door for me is because that song sounds right. There's one verse, one chorus.
It's half a song.
It's half a song.
The solo's great.
So
But it leaves me wanting more.
It's
two
unfinished.
completely different sounding solo on that.
But it's also a double with Sunday Afternoon in the Park. Is one of the
You
better
can't throw
songs
away
on that
Push
album.
Comes
I
to
love
Shove
Sunday
because
Afternoon.
it has Eddie's maybe top 3 solo of all time. So
We should be
Caleb still
going in
can't-
order though.
One of them has to go. For me, that's the one that has to go.
yeah, well, that's why I fight against it. Sorry.
Because
I hear the
It
argument.
literally
I hear
has-
the argument. on
It
that.
has one of his best solos of all time ever on a record. So it's one of the best solos, period.
Hey, does anybody have the hold on a second. Is there well don't hold
oh
on.
yeah,
Remember
perfect
Christmas.
example. Wayno has a great one. Feels So Good has to go off of OU812.
Dude. No, well, I mean,
No.
Apolitical Blues sucks, but that's a cover.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Apolitical
and
Blues.
that wasn't on all the album. That was on wasn't on the cassette or the.
It was on the
CD.
CD.
It
And it was the
wasn't
black
on
and blue
cassette,
beat.
which I had. Yeah,
That wasn't on the cassette.
the cassette
The cassette.
wasn't on the 8-track.
Cassette.
Wow.
Whoa, someone
Quentin
wait.
James thinks that some of these
Simple Rhyme, dude? Are you serious?
marijuana.
Simple Rhyme?
What?
Yeah,
You're high.
Simple
That's a
Rhyme is-
great
was
fucking
one of the-
song.
That was my
Wayno, bro,
favorite song
come
for a
on.
long time on Women and Children.
Simple Rhyme does not get clipped, bro, over Lost of
I
Control.
mean, like Paul said, you have to kind of get rid of the filler, which would be Tora Tora.
Hey,
That's
Yeah, but
not
that's
a
but it's not a song.
does anybody have
That's what I'm
the,
saying, though. I mean, if you had to get rid of something,
does anybody have an MP3 of the inside or inside right now?
I can send it to you. I got it.
can you isolate the vocals?
Well, I'm doing
I
the
might-
karaoke.
Yeah, do the karaoke thing. Hang on.
All right, what Balance? What's the song on Balance?
Can't Stop Loving You.
Yeah, get out of here.
Oh, thank you.
Big Fat Money.
Oh,
A lot,
No, really?
several of the tracks.
It's a heavy.
I Can't Stop Loving You is a piece of shit.
Actually, I'm throwing that one out too.
piece of shit.
It
Don't
is.
hold back, Paul.
I fucking
Jesus.
stop loving you. You're out of here.
It's not.
None
That's,
of their. None of
no,
them are
that's the stuff that makes me hate the Sammy era. It's that fucking piece of shit pop crap, sugar coated nonsense. That song it might be the worst Van Halen song ever recorded.
Oh, there's some value. There is still some value in that song. I can enjoy
Yeah,
that
where?
song, even though it's not my favorite.
Eddie played on it. That's it. The rest of it is crap.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah,
Here's
maybe
why-
the
here's
opening
why I-
the opening chorus on the intro.
Here's why I think the song has worth.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Okay.
different style for Eddie. It's a different sound he's playing. Like you don't normally hear him play like that.
Exactly. And that's what I just said. The only redeeming factor of the fucking song is that Eddie was on it.
No, but he's doing different stuff
Thank
on
you,
that
Michael
song,
Smith.
and
Yeah.
he's using a much different sound,
Agreed.
you know, and so that gives it worth. And it's got a great hook. You gotta argue that into it. It works.
I argue that Eddie was on
Yeah,
it.
it was a great hook when the Ray Conniff singers did it before, or whoever, the original "Can't Stop Loving You." That vocal line, melody line, was copped from another song.
Paul, are you sending it for next week's show?
No, hang on a second. I'm trying to decide if I want to send it to you directly or in the Saturday night live. All right, fine. Suck a dick.
Put it in the the Saturday night.
All right. So which is worse, "Feels So Good" or "Can't Stop Loving You"?
Can't Stop loving you.
Can't stop loving you.
No way.
I agree.
Can't stop loving you.
And
"Feels
so-
So Good" is the worst Sammy era
Oh.
song.
I love that
I
song.
still like feels so good.
I send a message in a bottle. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you
Well,
talking about lyrics? Or are you talking about the song itself?
I love the music.
The song gets ruined, and I'm not crazy about the keyboard
You
sound.
get to hear Ed playing
I
the
love-
Hammond organ.
I love the keyboard sound.
Why
I told you guys I was rewatching
Like
that
him
dude's
and all.
video over and over and over because of his cover of that.
Paul, I can't
And I-
download it.
I think it's amazing.
You can't download that?
Yeah,
Right click it. Right click it.
I am.
Right click it.
If you go to the
Left click it.
Well, no, he's on a Mac. Middle click it.
oh, he's on a Mac.
More says
Yeah.
move or forward. I can reply, and I got react, but it's like it has.
React to it.
That's
Wait.
it.
Oh, we all got it, huh?
Yeah. So you tell me if you can download it.
Where are we?
I can listen.
I see a thumbs down.
Yeah, that's from me because I can't
Okay.
download the fucking thing.
Let me see. Where did you? Here.
Jay, give me an email address. Send
Okay,
me
you
an
can-
email
I
address in the chat.
Wait.
I just counted.
Yeah,
I just counted your thumbs down with a thumbs up.
yeah. You can't download that.
That's all right. Fine.
It's undownloadable.
So now we're back.
Undownloadable.
All right, what's the throwaway on A Different Kind of Truth?
Ooh, I'd have to. I don't know. I can't remember the track listing on that.
Stay Frosty.
Yeah.
You got to
Chinatown.
give Dave his one song. It's kind of like
No, not with that voice.
no.
Sounds like he's in my face.
Chinatown's maybe the lyrics, but the Ed and Wolf, dueling solo on that is great.
Yeah, I like the solo's too good on Chinatown. I think Bullethead.
Maybe Bullethead, yeah.
It's classic though. I mean, that was original. That was
That's why it didn't make it on a record.
early era.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, what was the track listing? I can't even think of the track listing from that one.
Tattoo, She's the Woman, You and Your Blues,
Tattoo.
Chinatown, Blood and Fire, Bullethead, As Is, Baby.
I don't even
I Need
consider-
Sweetie Baby Doll. I Need Baby Sweetie Doll.
Honey Baby Sweetie Doll is one of the coolest Van Halen songs ever.
Oh my god! Solo in that song.
Where would you rank that, Caleb?
I'm gonna
Top 10?
I'm gonna go with The Trouble with Never.
Trouble would never because it's crosstown traffic.
It's crosstown traffic, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah,
I love
Maybe
Out of
that.
Space.
Yeah, I might love
Actually,
that.
I can agree with you with that. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Trouble Would Never is. I when I heard it, I was like, Jesus Christ! I can't believe Hendrix's estate.
I
hasn't
love
sued
Beats
them.
Working. I think that's a great song, especially the end. It's the last
Love
song
Beats
ever
Working.
recorded.
Great. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I haven't listened to that album in 5
And
years.
I love
anyway.
Stay Frosty, I think, is a masterpiece.
I
They,
like
they,
Stay
Absolute masterpiece.
they kill that song. It's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah. Plus Dave's phrasing and the vocalizing in that song is fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
It's a
you
good
got-
compliment to Ice Cream Man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know,
Rock, I can't listen to his voice on that one.
I
a
like.
lot of
I
it is-
like
he's
big.
just reciting it. He's not even really singing a lot of that, right? Is that the one?
There you
He's
I
kind
like
of
Big River because it's several Boston references in the song too, so that's kind of neat. That's Dave's answer to. I know.
She's the Woman is a great song. I like
You're not
She's
going to
the
get me to argue. Stay Frosty, Caleb. I love the song.
Yeah.
All right, now he really can't hear anybody talk. Hold on.
Did you get the recording, Jerry? Did you get the song?
The words for You and Your Blues are cool as hell because they have so many references
Whoa,
to the
you
song.
gotta listen to this song with the karaoke version. Eddie does there's this cool guitar riff like in the verse of the song. We do
Can we play it?
No,
Nah.
they can't play it. But
Heck
yeah,
no.
Jay, I know. There's a lot of stuff buried in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tons of stuff.
It's like Inside.
That
Inside
album
is
needs to
loaded.
be redone.
That's what we're talking about.
That is Inside, John. That's what
Oh,
I was
all right.
listening
I
to.
thought you were I thought you sent
This
him,
is your show. Come
I
on.
didn't know what you
Pay
sent him.
attention, would you, son?
Hey, I was the one advocating for Inside, man. Inside's a great track.
Show us that rock again.
Pay attention when we're talking to you, boy.
And people don't know that he used the Steinberger on
Walk
that.
and Leghorn. And again, You and Your Blues. Read the lyrics to that.
You and Your Blues is fun lyrically, but not the greatest song.
No, but it's
Oh,
good. I think it's a great tune.
I think
that's
it's a
one of
good-
my favorite
The words
songs.
are awesome.
That's one of my favorites off the record.
The words are awesome. I mean, just he's paying homage to all these other phenomenal tunes. Basically, what it is.
Homage.
Whatever the fuck you say it.
Yes, Clayton
You know,
James
I
Hicks.
think the Trouble Would Never wins in that.
It is Straturday. Clayton
It
James
has to
Hicks.
go.
Yeah, Trouble with Never.
I agree.
And Bullethead's close set and
Yeah.
Tattoo. Those are the three worst on that record.
I like the lyrics in Tattoo, but I don't like the melody of it.
Did we do Diver
I like the
Down yet?
storylining in it.
What's the
No.
throwaway on Diver Down?
Do Diver Down.
Diver Down.
Or yeah, Fair Warning. I guess we did.
Diver Down's gonna have to be like dancing in the streets, right?
Probably.
Even though the solo,
Happy
cool as
Trails.
that
What about
song
Happy
is.
Trails. I mean, I know it's
that's not a
Happy
song.
Trails. is-
Yeah.
All right. If you want to,
I'm going to do a cop out and go with Happy Trail. Sorry.
That's not a song.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm going to cop
There's
out.
I mean, it's going to be either Dancing in the Streets or Wherever All the Good Times Go.
Big
No.
Bad Bill.
I like
Big Bad Bill because of its
Wherever
unique.
All the Good Times Gone is a
That's a
fantastic-
great version. My God, that is
Oh
so
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
No, that
I just
They
like
go-
so many of the other songs on the record more.
The
That's
sound
the
of the
problem.
guitar on
Pretty
that
Woman.
song is insane, man. You listen to how he controls the rhythm in that.
does
Holy
Big Bad Bill just get locked in because their dad's on it? And
Yeah,
I
you
love
gotta
Big Bad
keep
Bill.
that.
No,
I
that'd be
love
good.
when Van Halen does that shit. I love when they do swing and when they do, bluegrass or slide or any of that. I love when they go out. That goes back to what we were talking about. We Can't Stop Loving You. It's outside of the comfort zone, which is why I liked Your Filthy Little Mouth when Dave put that out, because he went outside of what was expected of him. I love when they take a chance.
I'm not saying something isn't good, but if something has to go, that's going for me.
Which one?
Big Bad Bill?
Big Bad Bill?
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's an age thing.
It's cool to listen to and it's fun, but I don't put on Van Halen to hear that.
you know what? I
It is
think
so
I think it's
different
something where
from
the
anything they
first time you
recorded.
heard it, you were kind of like, "What the fuck are they doing?" And this is cool, like that kind of thing. Not like you were disappointed, like you were like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, I'm not mad it's on the record. It's like Can't Stop Loving You like that. I'm like, oh
Al's playing with brushes,
yeah.
and Eddie's just playing chords off a chart, and their dad is ripping it up.
Yeah, I think that's I do think that's an age thing. I think if you were older, Jay, you'd probably have a better appreciation for that.
The lyrics are great. I love the lyrics in the song. You know why Dave picked it.
Mhm.
It's a great song.
Yeah, Jay, you youngin.
So
No, I do. I just think that there's a certain, like with Johnny, when we talk about, Johnny's exposure to the band was 5150 first. That's his frame of reference. So I don't know that
I'm still
Jay-
here.
Yeah, I know. I don't know that Jay would appreciate a Louis Prima type song.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just don't know that that's something that.
My first introduction to Van Halen was Eruption from a friend of mine sitting on a porch in front of a house. So, I mean, because I'm older than
Wait, as opposed to a porch in front of a car?
In a town, in a state, in the country,
Place.
in a
I
small
forgot.
a small
in a
little
world.
small little town called,
Woman, really?
small little town called the Bronx, New York.
In a town a few bedrooms over, a few rooms
Awesome.
over.
Oh, my
In a time,
friend of mine came up with a
place.
big ass boom box and put it down. He's like, "Let me blow your mind," and he
So
pushed.
Kevin
Oh,
Coachell,
yeah, no, let me-
Kevin Coachell, you would take Dancing in the Streets over Pretty Woman? Is that what you're saying?
You delete Dancing in the Street over
That-
Pretty Woman?
Would you?
No.
You did
No,
you get rid of Pretty Woman before Dancing in the Street?
I don't know. I'm a sucker for a good pop song. And I think, again, going back to the same reason I like Big Bad Bill, them doing a Martha and the Vandellas song versus doing Roy Orbison, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to be honest here. Pretty Woman is where I first really knew who they were.
Mm.
Like
I'm
for
not a fan
real.
of Pretty Woman, but
That was when I started, listening to
Well-
rock radio in 1982, 81, 82.
Sure.
And that was the song where I went, wow, what's that? And then Little Guitars was not far behind that. So,
Right.
that's when when
you
I
had to buy
came
the album to hear that.
Then
one,
I went
right?
back. And listened.
Caleb, was your exposure from MTV with the video?
No, because the video was banned, so I never saw the video on MTV.
Really? Okay.
They played it like once, right? I don't think they played it any more than once if they even
Oh,
played it. at
and
all.
then they got complained.
I think the thing I love about Dancing in the Streets is the way they constructed it. When you talk about Van Halen taking a cover and making it better than the original, Mike's background vocals, the way the song flows,
vocals on that
the
song.
vibe of it, the
I like
vibe of the
synth,
song,
too. The
it
synth or
feels
the,
like summertime to me.
Well, that whole
That
record,
song-
loop, whatever it is.
yeah, the whole record does.
Yeah, it feels like summertime. Let me, Jay, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you like the scat singing, skiffle singing part in "I'm the One"?
Yes.
All right, because that's sort of the thing that you would hear early on as a kid, thinking, okay, if I like that, then that's where that Big Bad Bill comes from. That's where Ice Cream Man comes from. That's where Stay Frosty comes from. It's all sort of from the same world. Did you like Dave's cover of Just a Gigolo?
I did because of the MTV thing, maybe. But I mean, that's another thing. I would never like voluntarily put that on.
Right.
I would
Did
never.
you like Easy Street off that EP?
God, I don't remember.
Did anybody?
I think it's great because it's
I like
outside of the
Coconut
comfort
Grove.
zone.
But Easy Street was not necessarily.
I mean, you got to remember too. Like I grew up in a house where my parents always had music on as well.
I grew up in a house.
You know, so whether it's
We all
doo-wop,
grew up in a house.
oldies, and stuff like that, like I was always surrounded by music. You know.
Right. No, I'm only asking because I know that there's a significant age difference between you and me, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That much, right?
I probably got you by 10 years.
Yeah. By the way, Clayton James Hicks, the most at least half the songs on Different Kind of Truth are Eddie solos with the wah pedal, but he definitely does in Trouble with Never.
So there's Diver Down. What's next? 84. Did we do 80? I know we speculated.
Well,
on
Paul chose his 84 instantly.
Yeah.
84 reject.
Well, I mean, I love House of Pain, but I'd have to say 84 Jump.
I
probably.
love House of Pain. Just
I
because
like 84 better than Jump.
that
Yeah, me too.
that riff in the verse. It's not even the dan dan da da dan. It's the riff. You know,
Yeah.
His meanest fucking riffs
Oh
of all
yeah,
time. So
the lyrics too. It's a
there's
great
too much
song.
good
I love
guitar
that
on
song.
that song.
All down pick two.
Okay.
Why did you have to do that?
He's talking to me.
He's putting it out.
No. I was actually, I actually wasn't. There was somebody else. Somebody else I had in mind for that.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
That'll be a burner phone conversation, Caleb.
Okay.
Burner phone.
Wow.
In and out. Randy Price says in and out.
Well, he's already jumping. He's already going to carnal knowledge, huh?
We'll get there.
I think spanked on fuck for me. Spanked.
What? What?
Standing on top of the world for me, man. Get it out.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I'm sucker for a good fucking hook, dude.
It was
No,
Runaround for a long
You know,
time.
the reason
but
why I love
like
that
Runaround
song is
nowadays.
because it
Runaround's a great song.
I
I
love
love-
that.
the end of
That's
Jump.
grown on me. I like that song.
The thing I love about In and Out versus Spanked is Alex. That's one of those, you know, I come from when Alex is in a groove, then it's a good Van Halen record, and all over fuck, Alex is just outstanding. But In and Out, he's just cranked
also
in
a
that thing.
unique
He's just locked
kinda-
in.
Mix for Alex too. You know, that drum sound on that was, I mean,
Andy Johns.
the biggest drum sound he had. You know, yeah, John.
On top of the thing about On Top of the World, I remember a jump towards the end of that. It always hit me that dun, 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 dun. I was like, man, that is so fucking sweet. Eddie should really literally write a song about that. I swear,
Yeah,
my
he
mom. I said, and then here he goes. He writes a whole entire song on that little riff that he did at the end of Jump.
See, Top of the World is the the other side of Can't Stop Loving You for me. That's as good as Sammy can write a pop song for me.
Yeah, it's like when the Kings won the Stanley Cup, that they played "We Are the Champions," and then they played "Top of the World," and
Nice.
like I thought that was like
Are there keyboards on Top of the World? I can't remember.
no.
It's all guitar, right?
It's
I
all-
wonder if there's a keyboard version of that.
There might be keyboards in the background. They did a karaoke version. I know Paul has
I
it.
have it. Yeah.
Right next to Paul, it's called Mini Best, and it has Top of the World. And
I love how Johnny knows where it is.
yeah, it's called Mini Best
on
from
the-
Japan.
Fourth
And-
shelf, halfway through.
Yeah.
there you go.
It's called Mini Best, and that has Top of the World karaoke. That has Jump, right? Jump karaoke and Top of the World karaoke.
Yeah. Top of the World single, Top of the World karaoke, Jump
So
single,
are they-
and then Jump karaoke.
Right.
Is it the studio versions just
Yes,
without vocals?
Yes.
Wow.
it's
That's
studio
cool.
versions without vocals.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
So
but the
if you
cool
ever wanted to lay vocals down on those tracks, let me know and I'll send them to
Oh,
you.
I always wanted to. Yeah.
yeah, and the cool thing about the Top of the World
Oh,
karaoke
I'd love to hear that shit.
is you hear more. You hear more of the
Be
guitar.
all laying vocals on it.
You actually hear more of Eddie's guitar in that karaoke version than you do on the actual song. You hear like
Yeah.
different parts that
He's
were
done
like
like great.
kind of taken out.
Well,
Really?
it's certainly
It's pretty
it's a
cool.
different mix for sure.
It's a different mix. It's the same
Yeah.
guitar, but you hear more. You hear more of what he's doing. That's in the background underneath the vocal.
Yeah.
That's why I love On Top of the World, because it just.
And I like the video for Top of the World was one of the best.
I think that's
live-
as great.
the live
That's a great pop
There was two
song.
videos.
That's as good as Van
Right,
Halen
the
can
live
sound
video.
with Sammy Hagar. For me,
Great tune. Great tune.
it's a great
Yeah.
song.
For me,
Spanks, like all you bad boys. Eh.
Yeah, it's
I like the right now version of Spanked.
hold on. Top of the World to
The
me
live version.
is the first Van Halen song to me that sounded like they were trying, not Eddie, more like vocally. Sammy was trying to write a hit single. Even
you don't
the
think
song,
Feels So Good was like that?
huh?
You don't think Feels So Good was a blatant attempt to get on top
No,
40
I
radio?
honestly think they were having fun with that one, just intentionally trying something different. But I feel like Top of the World, and we talk about all the
Dude,
Bruce
finish where
Fairbairn,
you
by the way,
started.
Bruce points
Finish where you started is pretty blatant to me.
but that again, that goes back to what Paul's saying, is like a band doing something different, and make
out
it
of their.
Top of the World. That chorus to me is like, oh my god, I dig the guitar in it. Don't get me wrong, the song, I like the song. It's just the vocals, man.
All
That's
right,
I love Sammy.
Which is better than which? The chorus in Top of the World or the chorus in The Dream Is Over? Because I think that chorus ruins The Dream Is Over.
Well, it just changes the mood. It changes the mood.
What? I'm telling
Yeah.
I'm being
I don't-
truthful here.
I don't think it goes anywhere. I think The Dream Is Over is one of those songs that has promise and doesn't pay off.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's no payoff in
Yeah.
The Dream Is Over. And
Yep.
up until you get to that
Interesting.
chorus, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
freaking fucking awesome.
And
It's
then
like-
it gets
yeah.
generic.
and
Then it gets
that
sort of
chorus
generic
kicks
for me.
in, And you're like, whoa, Sammy, why?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right?
again, goes back to Sammy's propensity for writing. That's Three Lock Box. It's Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. It's what he does.
Yeah.
It's just sort of
total Sammy.
It's
fluff.
cheese, Sammy cheese,
Yeah.
and
But
it
I love
sucks
it.
too
I mean, I think
because
we all love it. Yeah.
it sucks because when they're clicking with Sammy, it's fucking great. But when they're not, like with Sammy, there's no middle ground. It's either great music or
Yeah.
But I
tough
think
to listen to.
yeah,
It's either
by
awesome
Top
music
of the
or
World.
three-lock box shit.
The Dream Is Over when
I
that
hate
song
that
kicked
fucking
in
song. Sorry.
I think it was one of the best songs on the record.
Yeah.
Until
Like,
the hook.
When I heard that riff and when I heard it click in, with the slide guitar, there's only like five songs in Van Halen history uses a slide, and that's one of them. And it's fantastic.
And then, dude, and it's a rip off. You're like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's Sammy. And then it goes to this,
Yeah.
and then it just goes to this
Right.
flat, cheesy.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't come up with something better than Dream Another Dream. This dream is over.
Was the music written first? I mean, maybe it's like,
Well-
shit, Eddie just went straight pop on me. Okay, I guess I gotta come up with some uplifting lyrics for the chorus. You never know, because the music to that's, it's not doing anything like, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
you're right, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great song until the hook.
Yeah.
And the hook is supposed to be the most memorable part of the song. If the most memorable part of the song is shit, then the song is no good.
They didn't need to go to that part. They could have just stuck with it's a ripoff as the
Yep.
Right.
And then
the
they could have just done that for 4 measures.
Well,
Yep.
I think one of the best things about
like that part is awesome.
What
yeah.
part?
We're a lost generation. That part,
Right.
the pre-chorus.
Right.
Because they go to the pre-chorus, the verse, pre-chorus, back to
Right.
the verse, and then
Yeah.
pre-chorus, chorus. But
another song like that is Pleasure Dome, the verse. The verse in Pleasure Dome
that would have worked for Roth.
is the speaking part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why they got rid of the lyrics in the live version.
It takes it down. And
Yeah.
the rest of the song is fantastic. But
Yeah.
when he's
It
saying,
kicks ass when they do
I
the
got
live
the face.
trio.
That talking part in that is similar to one of my least favorite recorded pieces of music of all time, and that's the phone call in Guns N' Roses cover of "Knocking on Heaven's Door." The fuck is that for?
Yeah, I saw your post about that this week.
What a waste! What a goddamn waste of tape!
All he uses his best hits
I
like on
agree.
this show, like, throughout the week.
I knocking on heaven's door.
But it's the same. It just reminds me of
I
that.
don't think there's one good version. I hate that song.
Oh,
Heaven does a good version of it.
we could go in another direction here.
Wait. The
Go ahead.
knock on heaven's door, the solo or the lead.
No, well,
It's so weird. It's like, is his guitar? Is he playing the right note?
there's nothing good about that song.
Is that right? And then you're like, yeah, it is right. Like, holy shit! It sounds like it's wrong.
Wait, and Tom,
They meant to do that.
Hello?
Nothing like saying hello and it's still ringing.
somebody on Twitter like wanted to know the best song off Use Your Illusion 1, and I wrote Coma immediately, and then someone also wrote Coma and said 10 minutes, no chorus, best song ever. And it's true, no chorus in that song.
And the riff is actually a heavier version of Red Barchetta.
Barchetta?
Yes, that's the proper pronunciation of the fucking word.
That song is their,
It's all
it's
good.
their, you know,
Did you say Red Barchetta by Rush?
Red Barchetta.
No, it's
Red
pronounced Barchetta. Come on,
Red
Michael.
Barchetta?
Who says that?
Barchetta. That's the proper pronunciation of the
Neil
of
Peart. Neil Peart.
Neil Peart
Hey,
says Barchetta.
Yeah.
Mike Pop, can you say Barchetta in Peter Griffin's voice?
it's actually
Barchetta.
Barchita. It's actually Barchita.
Yes, I just like to say
referring to
I want
the
to say
vehicle
it's a Barchetta, and my uncle has one.
Neil Peart's uncle had
Peart's,
in
yeah,
the barn
Barchetta.
back in,
Barchetta. So
Actually, I
I'm
got
going to
Kramer.
be sitting here. I'm going to I'm just going to play a little bit of Barchetta here.
Gave me Barchetta.
Barchetta. That's your schooling. That's your schooling for today. Barchetta.
Yeah, Getty says
what-
Barchetta when he introduces the
Yes,
song.
and he's mispronouncing it.
He's
But it-
wrong.
Their song.
his
It's his song.
It's a fucking car. The Barchetta is a car.
Well, the song is Barchetta.
Barcheddar.
Barchetta.
Bruschetta? Bruschetta?
Prosciutto.
Or,
Red prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Red prosciutto.
Phil
Not to
Rizzuto.
be confused with
Rizzuto.
Yankees.
Frank Rizzo.
Yankees.
Rurudo. Those are. Oh man, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
So
Now,
where are we
Paul,
at?
I am loud.
Oh,
Good stuff.
Yeah. You know, we actually spoke more about music so far this week than anything else.
Right?
That's
good.
interesting.
That's good.
how did we get off the rails?
I don't know.
Did we
Started talking about the speaking
what album
part
are we at? Did we do
in Pleasure Dome.
I guess we were doing Carnal Knowledge. That was the
I
last
knocked
one we
on
did.
wood, by the way, because I do not like the term "off the rails" with my.
It's not KXM
Oh.
Rock. It's Romeo, and you know that.
Bad thing, Michael. Alpha Romeo Delight. Romeo Delight. Is it Romeo and Juliet?
Who's Mike Pop?
That's me. When my mic is crackling.
Ah, gotcha.
You know, Mr. Crackle.
Yeah, we can't figure out why that's happening. I've tried to adjust the buffers and everything on the Focusrite. Focusrite sucks. I got to get a better mic processor.
Here's a self-serving question. Paul, do you think our version of Santa Claus is coming to town is radio worthy, and can you play it on your radio station?
It is radio worthy, and I could probably play it on our radio
And I will
station because
never
we
play
do.
it.
And I will never play it on a radio station.
I think that's
It,
is absolutely 100%.
yeah, we
great
do it. Why
stuff,
not? We
man.
do Christmas stuff around the holidays. So yeah, we could do it.
That'd be awesome. Thank
You
you.
means
do
I have to
Christmas
buy
stuff
it
around
now.
the holidays? That's good.
No, because we don't. John,
Better than
here's the
doing it
thing.
during the summer. And,
No, here's the thing. We don't do a lot of it because there are 19 stations in every city of America playing nothing but Christmas music.
Good point.
So we try to stay away from it to give people a place to go where they don't have to hear the third version of Santa Baby.
Well, Twisted
You know?
Sister has put out a lot of holiday themed.
It doesn't snow in Phoenix.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
tough to think
You-
about. It really is
Big
tough to think
catalog right
about
there.
Christmas in
There
Phoenix.
is a lot of cocaine though,
There is a lot of cocaine in Phoenix, allegedly.
so technically it does snow.
A lot of snow.
Downstairs.
But that version that you guys did on Nerd Helen, it's fucking killer.
Thank you.
Killer.
It really is. I mean, anybody,
you. I'll check
everybody
it
out
out.
in the chat, if you haven't downloaded it, man, download it. I'm telling
Yeah.
you,
Nerd
You-
Halen on
you
all
will
your
not-
musical
If
platforms.
you-
you will
if
not be
can't- if you can't
disappointed,
spend
man.
the-
It is such a great rendition.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
It was fun.
Halen.
Nerd Halen.
Cool.
So
Well,
moving
we'll have a
on.
really good video to go along with it, and you can pub that too while you play it. So
Well, I think you know how the music industry works.
oh,
I'm gonna need a T-shirt.
Here comes the vial of Coke. Yep.
Rap
No, it's fine.
imitation.
Krell. We call it Krell around here.
Krill. Oh my god.
Krell. Yeah.
Krill.
I had a friend of mine where he was called the Krill King.
What did he deal shrimp? Because that's what fucking.
That's exactly what. Oh,
Isn't krill like barnacles? Like, isn't that like?
No,
Krill-
they're like little shrimp.
Oh,
It's what
aren't
what
little
whales
shrimp
eat.
like little shrimp?
Yes, they're smaller than shrimp.
Smaller than shrimp.
the shrimpy shrimp. Shimpity
The
shrimp.
shrimps of the shrimp world.
That's right. Absolutely.
Is Jay mixing the song?
Inside, probably. Is Johnny still here?
What's
There
that
he is.
plugin that you can use to? I mean, does it really work well to remove instruments or remove vocals? What do you?
There's one that I used to use that came with OpenMG Jukebox. It was an old Sony program that was proprietary. That was a vocal remover for like karaoke that worked really well. That I think you can probably still find on the internet for free.
But basically, all they do
it's
is
a mix
just
minus
pull
deal.
out a certain frequency of the song, right? You're not doing anything. You're certainly not
And mix minus
getting
is
the isolated track. You're just pulling down that vocal frequency, basically. So you're going to lose guitars. You're going to lose,
Some of it.
other music.
A lot of stuff in the middle goes bye-bye because usually your vocals are front and center.
And you get a little flange.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like the digital flange that you get when you downsample an MP3.
Yeah, it sounds like 28K or some shit,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awkward silence.
Well, I guess I can show my new
Look
creation.
at this. Looks good.
I am 99% there with my 78 build.
Sweet. Did the Gibson decal come through yet?
I haven't got the Gibson decal yet, but I got rid of the Squire decal.
Nice.
And the neck is great. I put it on here, and it I didn't really have to do much to it.
That's what happens when you buy a neck that fits the body.
setup. It needs a pro setup, but I mean, it's playable as is right now. I mean,
Can't you?
still in tune.
Are you capable of
Still
doing a
sounds
setup on your own?
Oh yeah, I need I don't have the small Allen wrench for the bridge. I got to order one of those, and the electronics are really
Shit.
buzzy. They're really, they're not. I'm gonna need someone really who knows what they're doing. I was so frustrated with the
Why Eddie didn't?
the soldering. Well, I don't know. It's all connected the way Seymour Duncan requests. Seymour Duncan suggests how you do it, but it's still got a heavy buzz. So I don't know. I'm gonna send it to someone who knows what they're doing. So, but other than that,
Great.
I got exactly.
Nice.
Got the Schaller locking tuners, even though it's not authentic. It's got the Schaller lockers.
Got to keep it in tune
The
somehow.
non-skunk stripe. I was able to find a good neck with that. the CBS headstock.
He didn't have a skunk stripe.
Oh!
What stripe?
I mean, we use a lot of words, but the C one just got blasted.
It was skunk, not.
Oh my god!
Hi, Ellie.
Sorry, Johnny.
Kunk.
Skunk.
A kunk.
The junk stripe. No junk stripe on this one.
What's a junk stripe?
Those are two words that you don't want to mix together. C and skunk.
Wait,
Yes.
I just got a message from Wilma Dickfit.
Hanging out with Hauser Bush.
That's my favorite. Wilma Dickfit is my favorite of all the names.
Wilma.
I kind of wish I was a chick so I could use it as an alias.
Holy shit!
That would be a great show.
Wow. Wilma Dickfit.
Might as well. Let us know in the chat. Give us more of those names. It'll be never
Might
ending.
as well.
The first
It'll keep going.
was Harry Paratestes. That was
Harry Paratestes is a great one.
The Greek guy, right?
Yeah, runs a pizza shop down the street.
Paratestes Diner.
Paratestes soup.
What? Hey, would you cuddle me?
Renus is here, so there you go.
Oh, it's
All the
Well,
names.
that was
will be
fairly
on.
Johnny
safe.
is overloading.
Yeah,
Here they come.
everybody stop in the chat and just let Renus go.
The dogs have been quiet too long. I got to check on something.
It's like he's sitting there and just heard it. He knew we were talking about. I think I heard my meeting call, and he's like, "What did you right in?
What did you eat?
You take it, New Haven. It's all yours.
What did you eat?
You got 12,051
Woo! But anyway, I am as much as I don't want to pat myself on the back. I'm happy with the way this came out. So
It looks good.
and it was
It does look
fun
good.
to do. It only took a year and a half. So
How's it play?
and it's great. Well, I'm gonna send it out to a professional, to a real tech. But I like the neck. The neck is great, and it stays in tune, and I'm very happy with it. So
Awesome, man.
John, I'll give you a tip for free.
oh, thank you.
Free.
Whatever you do,
PayPal.
do not ask Nesdal or Rob Johnson what they think of it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, even Caleb, Caleb's quick to point out that the stripes up here are not exactly to spec here.
And the pickup's not slanted. Yeah.
No, and the pickup's not slanted, and the volume knob's in the wrong place, and it's the wrong tuners, and what else?
What else?
The back is a little too much paint bleed on the back, and the fender. I want to get a nice neck plate for it though. I got a fender neck plate, but I want to get like an EVH tributed.
My name
What'd you
is
say? What'd you say?
my name is Dildo.
Dildo.
No, Colin.
Dildo. Or just Bildo.
Colin.
Dixie Rack.
Bildo would work.
No.
Bildo.
Dixie Wreck.
Rusty Pecker. Stella Virgin. Fucking Stella Virgin.
This is what we tune in. What you tune in for on Straturday night, folks.
We can't have a strategy.
We try and
show
make it
without
entertaining
these
for you.
Rod Stiffington. I can't right
This,
now.
again, just leave it to Renus. Renus could
Hey,
go
would
on
you blow me?
for hours.
That's a good one. All of her clothes off. That's a good one.
Manny Inches.
Danny Inches.
Yeah, there's Barry.
See Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you mentioned that guy's name last night.
Dad ho. Oh, you could. There's like 75 with Anita starting it.
I need a dump.
I need a bath.
Dat ho.
Look at the two guys not laughing on the top. Look at
Oh, I can't.
Randy,
Oh my gosh.
What else?
Chinese
Did everyone? Did we do our?
Welcome to Friday Night Live.
We did our songs. Everyone from every record.
Well, you know what you do? Do something special for Van Halen 3.
Oh my god.
What song would you keep?
What song would you keep? Exactly.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you if it was 2 songs off the 3.
Fucking Venus.
What is it? Year to the Day? Is it Year to the Day?
Oh,
Is that 3?
oh yeah, Van Halen 3. We didn't do that one.
What
We don't
song?
need to. Best of
Oh,
Volume 1
Oh my God.
live right here, right now.
Buster Hyman.
Amanda Mount. That's good. Yeah.
Bo
Ben
Oh.
Tom.
Nur.
On your knees.
He must be an English professor because he's got
Oh,
On your knees.
some good ones.
there is good.
Yeah, I like the Bo. The French
Oh.
Bo.
Yeah.
Dude, on your knees is a good one.
On your knees. On your knees.
That's really good. I've never heard that.
It's
That's
beyond-
great.
Oh, they just keep coming.
That's what she said.
on your face.
Can't taste your wiener.
Good fish your wiener.
Oh. Tune in every Straturday night. This is what we do.
Sharon Cock.
Oh my god.
Sharon Cox. Oh, there's got to be somebody with that name.
Are you kidding me right now?
There has to be.
Yeah,
Get the phone
All
book.
right, I'll be back. Oh, respect the win. I thought it was someone's name.
Oh, no.
Good, good.
Oh my goodness. We have fun here on Straturday night.
a little too much fun.
I can't.
Smile each and nuts.
Wilma Finger do. That was one from a couple weeks ago.
Wilma fingered. I'm fucking full.
Remember smells.
Wilma?
We're just gonna laugh for the rest of the night. Oh man.
Paul, how the fuck can
Oh,
you
boy.
taste right, man?
Can what?
How the fuck can you not laugh? What is
They're all good.
Cox.
Mike Oxburns is good. But it's Mike Ockburns.
All right. Let's so what else do we got to talk
John
about?
Biel, take control of this.
Let's take control.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
man.
any position?
What's in the news today?
Anita Johnson.
What's in the nudes?
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh
my
man.
God.
You're going to throw up?
Ow.
Pat
man.
McGroin.
Largy.
Oh my God.
We can do this for the rest of the show if you'd like. You know. Let's.
They just keep fucking coming.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Whoa.
Go ahead, John. You're up.
What do we got? We got 30 minutes to go here, folks. Let's see what we can do.
28 minutes.
Let's finish strong here. Johnny, that photo that I sent you guys earlier from Facebook with the
Ooh.
Whoa.
The
Hey
51
now.
Whoa.
the,
Hey
the
now.
different setups on the 5150, and someone was asking if that was Ed's preferred setup with the Floyd Rose. I don't know if you have that picture ready, John.
Captain, why do you have the lights off?
Huh?
Eh.
There you go.
I don't know. At this point right now, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Johnny, do you have that photo?
I would like to acknowledge John Biel's repeated attempts to bring this show back in focus. Somebody recognizes it.
I'm trying,
Thank you, John Beane.
but I'm having fun as well. So I mean, you know, if we get off a little off track, that's okay.
A little?
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you.
It is my show after all. So.
Exactly.
But you don't have the captain's chair though.
No, I could use one of those. That'd be fun.
I need it.
Jay, have you been playing your Frankie exclusively over the last week or so, or no?
I've only played it a couple times because it needs a good setup, and
Yeah.
it doesn't need it's not like a full blown setup, but it needs. I think I have to shim the neck pocket. But I've been playing, other guitars, and I have to. But we have to do a playthrough video for the single that comes out next week. So I've been playing my 7-string again.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've been playing the Satch for so
Yeah,
long.
plug your upcoming.
Yeah, what single? That's why we don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Oh, well,
Let's hear it, man. Gizmachi.
yeah, the first single comes out Black Friday.
Gizmachi.
Why is it gonna be black?
Oh my God, I can't plug this anymore.
Plug it.
Yeah. So anyway,
What
the
happened?
single comes out. The new album gets announced with the release date and all that stuff. And
Fill us in, man.
on what?
On everything.
I don't want to put myself to sleep.
No, I'm serious, man. A lot of people probably don't know what you're talking about.
Well, finally, my band is putting out a new record, so it's all
It's fucking time.
it's all
Jeez.
prepared.
Waste
It's going out to radio and Sirius and stuff like that.
radio.
So we'll see what happens.
Send it to Marcus Meng at KUPD. That's the guy you want to make
I'm
sure
not
it
sending
gets
it to anybody. We hired a radio.
Andy?
Is
Yeah,
it a publicist?
to do
Who
all-
is it?
I get the two confused. His name is hold on a sec. The radio guy is Max.
His name is the radio guy.
Where is it?
I hope it's not the same as those names you guys were laughing at
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
Max Pad.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilma?
Tara up some Tara Nups.
Tearing up
Max
some ass.
Feldman.
Tearing up some ass.
Max who?
Max
Tara
Feldman Syndicate.
So, Jay, what's the name of the new album?
So the Syndicate, I'm sure you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The name of the new album. I'm not telling anybody yet. It hasn't been announced.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. All right. I'm just, I'm trying
Thankfully,
to.
nobody watches this show.
Exclusive information, man. Right? You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Don't release it too early. That's what she said.
So on.
Here we go again.
That's good.
By the way, I would just like to point out that it was 12:37 a.m. when I realized that the new version of YouTube allows picture-in-picture.
It's only 12:36 or 2:36.
It's 11:37.
I'm
Yeah.
late.
But it's funny because I just realized that you can do picture-in-picture on YouTube.
Can you?
Yeah.
Now, do both channels get a view? Like if you watch 2 live shows?
Yeah, there's a little thing that says on the right side on YouTube that if you click it, it'll pull it out and it puts the like our 6 shot in the lower right-hand corner, and then the video is playing in picture-in-picture mode. You can actually grab other videos, apparently.
That's pretty cool.
That's
knew?
cool, man.
I just found this out by accident.
YouTube's had that for a little while.
Yeah, I just found it out literally tonight.
Oh yeah. I've seen that for like the past week or so.
Yeah.
So you ask about the name of the record. Wayno says Hachi Machi. Somebody said a few years ago. Now you know that the record Chinese Democracy from Guns N' Roses / Axl Rose, you know, that thing took how long?
Oh my God.
18 years?
Yeah. So our first record came out in 2005. We haven't put out a record since. So somebody told us we should call the album Chinese Gizmocracy. And I was like, that's actually pretty clever. But that's not the name of the album. It was pretty good, though.
You should call it the Gizmachi Crunch.
See?
You don't get that reference, do you? It's a Happy Days reference before your time.
I remember watching Happy Days when I was a kid.
Do you remember the Malachi Crunch?
No. I remember not liking the show.
The Malachi brothers were these 2 guys that in the Demolition Derby tried to kill people with the Malachi Crunch.
Oh, really? Please tell me that's the name of the episode.
I don't know if it's the name of the episode, but it's the one where Fonzie enters a demolition derby and the Malachi brothers both back their cars into him in the Malachi Crunch, their finishing move.
Then he gets out with his, hey, man. You know,
I think it's one of the rare episodes where Fonzie's wearing a Barracuda instead of a leather jacket.
Baccaruda. Find out what episode it is. I'll watch that garbage.
Hang on. I'll look it up.
No, I didn't mean now.
No. I'll look it up. No. I'm here for you, Jay.
I meant like over the next few days, if you just happen, because who was it? I think it was Johnny and John were trying to tell me to watch that. The hell was it? Three's Company. I wish. What's the Brady Bunch? The one with the U.S.
By the way, there are 3 parts to it. It's the Fonzie Loves Pinky episodes.
Wow.
Oh, remember those?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. Roz Kelly, who, by the way, at the time was banging Paul Stanley from Kiss, and I called him out on it. I'm like, you banged Pinky Tuscadero. He goes, who? I go, Roz Kelly. He goes, oh, yeah. I go, you ever keep up with her? No, I don't. Oh, sorry.
Wasn't that Susie Quattro?
No.
Or was
Roz
that
Kelly,
was Leather Tuscadero?
Leather Tuscadero was Susie Quattro.
Okay.
Pinky was her hot red-haired sister that looked nothing like her. But it was television, so we suspended disbelief.
It's Happy Days.
All right, Johnny. Cobra Kai asks, will we be doing a Johnny Beane Thanksgiving episode?
Oh, boy.
Who said that?
Thursday night?
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai asks, who said that?
I'm here.
Michael Smith.
I mean, we
in the dark over there.
we teased about doing it on Halloween. You know, it's like, hey, let's do Thanksgiving too. I'm up for it. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be sitting right here.
Nobody's
I don't
going
have
anywhere,
any-
I don't think.
I don't have any
But
family or
Thursday-
friends.
Thursday night title. What's Thursday night? Thursday. We got Wolfgang Wednesdays. We got Straturday. We got Frankenstrap. Red
Twister Thursday?
Thanksgiving Thursday.
Thanksgiving Thursday. There
Sure.
you go. By the way, in the chat, Bent Tom is finally stopping. He has been throwing them out there. So anybody wants to look at some of
he's
the
not done. He's not done.
oh, you hilarity.
We're challenging.
Well,
you to-
he's got a few bites left, but he's done.
You got 20 minutes. Finish strong there.
Depends on Johnny. Would it be like a 8 o'clock or earlier or something like that, or would it be like a nighttime show?
They could be whenever.
Oh.
We could all sit here and eat.
No, well, my parents and Jeannie's parents were getting together. So I was just trying to think if it was going to be something after that.
Tell Jeannie's mom she's welcome. She's been on the show before. She'll be in.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a channel member.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a channel member.
That's right, she is.
Exactly.
She thought her guitar emoji was a screwdriver.
Dude, Jay, if you want to set up a camera at your dinner,
That's exactly what you want is us intruding on your family dinner.
we can do that.
You
Yeah,
guys,
what could possibly go wrong?
Let's invite Mancuda.
well, we're doing. That's the one thing I don't like about Thanksgiving is why I usually eat breakfast around 1:00 in the afternoon. Right,
Breakfast time.
that's my breakfast.
Same
I wake-
here.
Yeah, even if I wake up at like 8:30 or something,
Was it a good nap, Caleb? You have a
I
good nap?
still eat for a while. So we're having dinner at I think 2:30 on Thanksgiving. I'm like, why? What is the point of it? Why do you eat early on Thanksgiving?
Because it's halfway between the two games. 3 games now.
I ain't watching that stuff anymore. But no, it's just weird to me.
It's when you want that. You're not. It's the lunch / dinner. There's no.
Well, you have to eat early on
always
Thanksgiving.
brunch.
You got to
But
eat
it's
early
like-
on Thanksgiving to leave time for the nap.
The 2 naps.
You don't want to wait till dinner time, but you want to have that big Thanksgiving meal. So it's lunch is a little early for it. So you got to do it like mid.
It's just weird because then you end up having like 2 dinners. You know?
Thanksgiving, I'll have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love
Right.
stuffing.
That's like when you're in school and you go to second lunch.
How about stovetop? I prefer stovetop over the real
I love stovetop.
Stovetop's great.
stovetop is the shit.
I like
So
real stuffing is
yeah.
good though.
No.
Stuffing.
It's like the instant potatoes, mashed potatoes, better than regular
Oh come on!
I love instant mashed potatoes.
Whoa.
So quick.
mashed potatoes.
They have the medallions. Trader Joe's has these frozen medallions that you just
Now,
whip
now
up.
I wouldn't say they're better than than homemade mashed potatoes, but
Oh,
they're
no,
still
not better. Yeah, but you better mash.
but they take a lot less time.
It's a good enough substitute. All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The Trader Joe's mashed potatoes, you just heat them. They melt and they're mashed potatoes. They're there. They're
It
called
melts?
medallions. They're amazing.
Chet GS brings up something good.
Wait,
Melt
McDallion?
potatoes.
McDallions? Is that like you get them at McDonald's? Or McDowell's?
From McDowell's.
McDowell's.
From McDowell's.
McDowell's. Yeah.
McDowell's.
Chappelle.
No.
Wasn't McDowell's from Chappelle?
No.
Coming
That was
to
from
America.
Oh,
Coming to
all right,
America.
yeah.
They
Randy
have
Watson.
the big. They have the Big Mac. We have the Big Mick.
They have
They have the golden arches. We have the golden arcs.
John Biel, we got to watch that in the Discord, man. That one.
Fucking great movie.
That's a great one, man.
What
I've
does
seen
the
that
fuck
one.
mean?
Didn't they do a sequel to that recently?
No, it's supposed to be coming out at the end of the
coming
year.
out? Yeah.
They probably pushed it back, right?
Right? And it's the only movie where Arsenio isn't trying to be funny and he's awesome.
He's fucking outstanding, and he's actually pretty good in Harlem Nights too.
Straight man.
Yeah.
Pretty good on the Arsenio.
Craig, you killed my brother. I'ma fucking kill you.
Put that little his buddies with him with the pop gun. You know?
Put that fucking gun out of here. Is that Robin Harris? I think it's Robin Harris, or one of the other comedians that ends up dead.
Oh, he was great.
Robin Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yep. Son, you want to stay working at McDowell's, you stay off the drugs. Mr. McDowell, did you happen to catch the football contest? It was most exhilarating. The Giants of New York.
Giants of New York.
Randy V 5150. Yes, I'll find the link. I'll make sure to post it before we end tonight. And everybody, go over to that channel and just leave them hell in the comments.
Fuck that guy up.
They
Do you know who it
stole-
is?
No, I don't. I don't know who it is, but
I mean, no offense intended, Johnny Beane. I think you're a great dude, but you got to be a lonely motherfucker to impersonate Johnny Beane on the internet. Like your life really needs to be meaningless.
No, I don't impersonate myself.
No, somebody has less of a life than we do.
Yeah.
And they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably watching right now.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys what do you think of my Wolfgang release date speculation date? You think I'm close?
What's March 16th of 2021?
Yeah.
That'd be a good
Tuesday.
date to do it.
Did somebody pointed it out? I don't know who it was, but he tweeted something out at exactly 3:16 the other day. Like he was tweeting at 3:16, which somebody pointed out when he put it out. Bye, John.
Whoa, bye,
Yeah,
John.
I guess he gave up the show.
What do we
What are we doing now? I mean, it's his show. I mean, what
Now
do we do?
we are literally rudderless.
What do we?
Now we're going around circles. We have no idea. It's complete. Well, now what?
Frozen.
Oh, he's back.
I couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. That's what he said.
I'm back.
Big.
Yuck.
I thought we were ending the show like 80s chip style.
I don't know. All night you guys have been like watching, my feed of the video here, and you guys are all slow. So it's obviously I've had internet problems.
It's him. It's you.
It's got to be me.
What? John BL? What?
Oh, the voice.
I'm slow.
It's just the actions are really.
Bullshit.
Hey Jay, we could actually do this
Like
in real
that.
time. Just talk slow.
I actually watched last night's show in double time. I watched it in two times speed, and it was entertaining.
How was it like that?
Hmm.
How how was it watching it?
What was that
It was
noise?
fine.
Somebody get
It
a
was
sample
fine.
of that. Holy shit.
Of my
That honk.
All right, we got a
There it
question.
is.
We got a question.
Oh, we have a question. Yeah.
Thank
No.
thank
Caleb
God.
has a question. He's been gone for an hour. Now he wants to come back and
It was an hour. Randy Price. Hey, Caleb, what are your top 3 solos, Dave and Sammy era? Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I posted that video on my Instagram, right? You saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this dude that follows me replied to the story.
You have one follower?
No, I've never heard that.
that dude that followed me.
Oh yeah, I don't have many followers,
You
but
blew up your feed.
this dude that follows me, he responded with, now I've called that the flat tire laugh before, but I've never heard it called the tea kettle laugh. I've never heard that before. There it is.
Whoa.
I've never heard that called the tea kettle laugh.
now you know why Johnny's wife yells at him when he's driving.
Ah.
The Wheezy laugh? I always thought that was Dom DeLuise's laugh.
It's Precious Pup.
The little whistle.
There it is, Johnny. Johnny's got it down. Willie whistle.
Precious pup.
Precious Pup laugh, yeah.
Wow.
Wilma whistle. Wilma Dickbend.
Oh, here we go. Now the names are gonna start coming out again.
Making up our own now. We don't need the damn chat.
That's how we'll close out the last 9 minutes of the show.
I know. Once
Name.
Johnny starts,
Just
laughing,
Johnny wheezing. That's
Yeah,
how you know he's
exactly.
getting overtired.
Johnny
It's
is
time to
turning
put Johnny to
him up.
bed.
All right,
I went for a walk on the beach today. I'm exhausted, but
top 3 solos from the Dave era.
It's a good way to finish.
Dave Era Van Halen.
Yeah.
Eruption.
Well, didn't you ask for 3 from Sammy and then Dave, right?
I'm not going to include
you-
Eruption.
Right. you're not gonna
Eruption,
include-
Spanish Fly, Cathedral.
Yeah, I'm not going to include
Done.
those. I'm going to
Done.
say
They're all in Out of Love again.
I'm the one.
I'm going to say I
Hot
gotta
for
put-
teacher.
Yeah, I got to put.
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh man, that's hard.
And no
I'm gonna
tap.
put push comes to shove in just because I mentioned that earlier.
Hang 'em
I'm
high.
gonna say Ice Cream Man.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman doesn't have a solo. So what would be number
Dance the
three?
Night Away.
Maybe Girl Gone Bad.
It's a great one.
House of Pain.
It's hard. That's a hard question. Top three. Ouch. Because I'm leaving out so many. So many.
Somebody get me a doctor.
You know,
Out of Love Again.
man.
Like I said, I love all of the solos in Out of Love Again.
Just
like,
name
he
a
just
song.
DOA,
I mean,
rips it.
DOA
All
has
of
two
them.
amazing solos in it.
Yeah.
DOA is
Light Up the Sky.
I mean, how about intros? Is it like
We're talking about
Women in
solo.
Love? Yeah, but I mean, can you consider an intro a solo? You know, like is it Women
I'm
in
the
Love?
one. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, which
I'm the
one?
one
The
has-
first one or the second one?
Ice Cream Man.
Probably the
Yeah,
second
it
one, right? Ice Cream Man, I said.
Stay Frosty.
Stay Frosty is a great solo too.
Yeah.
Unchained. It's a unique
I
solo.
would put So This Is Love. That's one of my favorite solos because it's freaking awesome.
So we're up to 45. So let's
Yeah.
wheedle us down to
Figure
3.
it out later.
That's the thing with Eddie, right?
I'm just doing the Dave era right now. God.
Yeah.
Romeo Delight has a great solo. You're right.
Fools is a
Fools.
lot. And it's women and children first. I mean, there's a lot on that one.
God.
Any album. I mean, just pick
Any album.
Take
any
your
album,
whiskey
any
home.
song.
Feel Your Love Tonight has a great solo.
Take your whiskey home.
Take Your Whiskey Home has two solos. The second
We
one.
are
Lost
home.
Control. Everybody Wants Some. Just they're all so. I mean, honestly, I mean, just name a.
It's a hard question. And from the Sammy era, I would have to go with a Pound Cake has to be one of them.
5150.
5150.
You know, the
Feels
big
so
thing
good.
Part of there's all these solos, right? We're mentioning all these solos, and there's something that like sparks something in us. They're all different. They're all so different. You know, the sound, just the way that he composed a solo that's why he's the king. I mean, that's it, really.
They're all unique. Yeah,
They're
I mean, like you said.
completely unique. My God, they're completely unique.
And it was very rare to see him or hear him overplay.
There's no formula. I mean, he doesn't play by any kind of formula.
Yeah.
It's just it's all feel and emotion.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Jay. He never overplayed.
Yeah.
The part, right? He just
Yeah.
did it.
He never just would.
Well, he did, but the song called for it. Like
If it called for it,
yeah,
it-
then that's not overplaying. Yeah.
Sinner's Swing is crazy frenetic song, and that solo freaking ridiculous.
right, but it fit the song though.
Right.
That's what I mean. He
Anything where he's like, playing the tremolo a lot or the wah even, in later years where he played the wah.
Guys,
a lot.
I got to grab the dogs. I don't know if I'll be back before we're done.
Oh,
Okay.
take
Love
care.
you, Mike.
Take care. Love you, Pop.
You know what? You know what?
Mike.
oh, that was good. I was not expecting that.
You know what I would love to hear, and
I don't.
I'm pretty. I mean, because I said this last night.
You
I
are
know.
pretty, John. You're very
Thank you. I said this last night. I'm a huge.
Bill.
I say this every day.
You're pretty
I'm
in red. You are
I'm
pretty in red.
I'm a huge fan of Edward's piano playing. His keyboard stuff, and I would not be surprised if some of those guitar solos off the albums were actually written on the piano first.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why he started playing piano before he ever picked up the guitar.
Right, piano was his main instrument.
Yeah, absolutely.
So some of those stretches, some of that stuff, I could see, him writing that stuff on the piano first and then applying it to the guitar. And if someday, we get to hear some stuff from the vault, I would love to, Wolfgang, if you're listening, I would love to hear any keyboard stuff. That's what I'm excited about is unreleased keyboard tunes.
I like like the wildlife stuff was really
love it. I love that
best,
stuff.
Some of the best Ed,
I love that stuff, man.
It's never been released,
And Wolfie, you got to come on the show,
a lot
man.
of keyboards on that too, yeah.
Wolfie, you got to come on the show, man. We'd love to have you. Johnny would love to have you. His show.
Oh, well, this is John Biel's show right here, but
John Biel's show, but
Man.
yeah.
But well, like I said last night, everybody tweet at Wolf Van Halen at Mammoth WVH. Say hey,
Well,
they'd love to
I
see
mean,
you on.
Wolfie avoids a lot of things because he doesn't like the hate and stuff. Dude, you come on this show, bro, you ain't getting nothing but love.
Absolutely.
Everyone on this show and everyone in this chat absolutely love you and loves your dad, and we have nothing but love. There's no hate.
Zero.
Yeah.
You will have zero negativity on this show, man. Yeah.
This is the safest place on the internet for you. So come on
True.
in.
It really is true. I mean, you're gonna have zero
The
negativity.
real
on
fans are, by the way. So
Wolfgang is welcome.
Absolutely, man. It'd be an honor.
Absolutely.
and I speak Bronx. That's honor. Okay.
Honor.
Is honor. Okay.
And you can make fun of my accent.
Yeah. You can make fun of the captain's accent.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Captains.
Nobody does. But you can.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I welcome Wolfgang and any if you want to join Johnny's show or Jay's, any of Johnny's shows.
Not Mancuda's, okay? It's got
Get
to
on
be.
to it, man.
No, it would be on his time. So it would
course.
be any time Wolfgang was available to do it is when it would be.
Exactly.
And I did see somebody on Facebook that got granted an interview, and they were asking for questions. So
It'll happen. It'll happen.
It
My
would-
prediction, it'll happen.
oh yeah, I mean I could totally see it happening.
100%. He's cool. He's
He's
cool.
a good guy, and he's he's busy at this point, but
Yeah.
he'll find the time.
Yeah, but he also knows. I 100% know he knows the real fans. He knows people that actually feel this stuff. So there's
Feel our love tonight.
Okay.
Well, I think
We love you, Wolf.
You just ruined it. Now he's not going to come on.
Right now he was like he was literally just typing in.
It's like
goes,
a vibe.
will."
I don't. It's not like literal. It's just a vibe.
He was
Feel
typing
the
in.
love.
I will definitely.
love in the
He said
air.
that, John, and they went ... Not.
Oh.
Come on.
Anyway, Wolf, if you're listening, we'd love you to be on the show. So, absolutely.
1,000,000%.
And thank you, Ed. Inspiration. This was fun to build. Just gotta get it wired up correctly.
Yeah, show him that you made one instead of buying one of his guitars.
Well, it took effort. This is all about the effort put into it.
Do you want me to go grab the Frankie?
No,
The one I bought?
Is that what you call it?
this is the Frankie. Would this be considered a Frankie? No. Yeah,
No.
78. This is just a 78, right?
They say no, but yes. I mean, it is.
It is because it is.
It's a Frankie.
It's the guitar. It has a different, obviously not the same paint job.
It morphed.
Thank you.
No.
It
Thank you,
morphed.
Michael Stanley on Facebook. Thank you, man.
But yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Wait, are we on live somewhere?
What is this
I
live?
thought we were just
Is
talking.
this real life?
We're on YouTube and we're on Facebook over on Johnny Bean TV, where I told one guy to go to hell earlier
Oh,
because he said some stupid stuff, and I looked, and it looked like he'd been nice to me for like years, and I unfriended him. So, but still, he said some stupid stuff, and I don't care anymore. If you say stupid anything negative, it's like you're gone.
no.
It's like screw it. But
Must
we
have
don't
found
need
the
to
crack
follow.
pipe.
Oh, sorry, John. I know
This
you're.
is my pick of the week. I got
You're
this,
highlighted.
Pink Floyd "Delicate Sound of Thunder" Blu-ray, which
Oh,
just
it's
came out.
great.
Just came out this
Oh.
week.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's a
it's
good
glad. It's a good thing we're almost over, man. Ugh.
That's a good one.
No one cares.
Wait, we're off the air now, right?
Ah,
It's the 3-hour mark. We can hit it.
Anyway, yes.
All right, John.
We're there. Thank you, folks. Thank you all. Had a lot of fun tonight.
We got 25 seconds left.
Yep.
24,
up.
23.
I'll do it, Ben. Tom, I'll do it.
20. Good night, Colleen.
Thank you. Yeah, Randy
Good night,
Price,
Lenny
that's
Lou.
what I'm talking about. Randy Price.
everybody in the chat, man,
No.
you all are awesome.
You know what sucks about everybody in the chat right now and watching? Is that the real show starts when this shit ends.
Right. I couldn't hear that kept cutting out on. Yeah, pretty much. It's all. Sorry.
Eh.
Eh.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.